Hello there, friends. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Yay.
Excited.
Everybody's so excited.
So excited.
They have been going crazy since we announced the charity stream and I got the cast together. Everybody's gone crazy. As you can see, everyone's in cosplay. It's fantastic. I love it. The enthusiasm for the show so far has been really fantastic. So let me start off by saying welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, if you enjoy it, please feel free to hit that follow button because we love you and want to see you come back. But this is a very special day for me because I have been supporting the War Child charity efforts for the last 3 years that I've done streaming, and it's important to me because it's an area that's not very often looked into for charity purposes. War Child supports children that are affected by areas of war, trying to help them have more of a normalized childhood as much as they can. And so the purpose of this stream is to help raise money for that. Our goal for today is $500. Once we hit 500, we will be giving away a hardcover copy of the rule book from Modifius, who created or published the Tales from the Loop system. So if you've ever wanted a copy of the book, or if you are interested in trying it out, it's a great opportunity to help spread awareness about the cause and also get something that you could potentially win, which is really cool. And this is brought by the publisher. I approached them and they wanted to contribute to the cause, so that's what they are providing for us, which is really fantastic. As far as the actual incentives go, we usually do on my channel in like kind of incentivized bits and tips and stuff like that. Instead of that, we're going to be doing it for the charity. So each time you donate, there is a donation options section that you can see directly on the stream in incremental values. Each of those effects will take place when you make a donation of some kind. So if you've already made a donation and you haven't told me what you were wanting to do with that effect or with that amount, feel free to ping me in the chat and let me know. Just make sure you tag me because it's very easy to miss amongst all the other text that's happening. So other than that, guys, I want to introduce our wonderful cast and go a little round table. So basically, none of you guys have been on my channel before. I have been in a stream and a campaign with Summer, but you guys haven't actually been on my channel before, as far as, well, yes, as far as tabletop roleplay goes. So what we're gonna do is a round table of, you're gonna just say, you know, who you are and what you do. If you don't stream, then tell us what you do instead. And then who are you playing today? Do not give away your favorite song because there is something very special happening with that. As part of a thank you guys for being here and watching the show with us, even if you cannot donate, totally fine, no problem. I understand everybody has their own financial situations, but for being here and hanging out with us and contributing your time to the stream. We wanted to do something a little bit extra special. So as one of the gameplay mechanics of creating your character in Tales from the Loop, every kid picks their favorite song. And so what we're going to do is throughout the stream, we're going to play one of the children's, or kids, I guess. I don't know. I feel weird saying children because they don't look like kids, right? No, I'm just kidding. But we're going to play one of their favorite songs. It's going to be an 80s song. If you get the name and the kid that it's associated to correctly, basically all you have to do is tweet all 4 of them and say, this is who I think these songs belong to, so to speak. You can win a $10 gift card to Amazon. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be the first 4 people to do this, and it's going to be played throughout the stream. So I might do repeats so you guys can catch it. Get as close to correct of the name as you can. The 4 closest people will win, obviously. So if you want to do, I think it's exclamation point bingo in chat, it'll give you the specifics of what I just said, but in more specific clarity. Anyway, other than that, let's go ahead and start with our fantastic cast who has volunteered their time. And we are going to start with Phoenix. Let's start with Phoenix.
Hi, my name is Nick, or phoenixrising. You can find me on Twitch. I stream primarily D&D role-playing shows. We're streaming a little later tonight, Sundays, and the other one's usually Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Depends on when the cast, because life, work, all that kind of fun stuff. But usually D&D. I'll play a little bit of other FPS for the most parts, any fun games I have, but primarily it's going to be role-playing shows such as this. This.
Oh my goodness. Right in the middle of that, we get interrupted with a donation from Caro who says, good luck reaching your goal. My role is a 27 Game Boy. New item tech. So the way that it works is you tell us what you're asking for. So a roll from the new items, or from in this case, the $10 roll is which effect? Let me look. The $10 is a passive NPC normally. If you want the claw machine, we can do 2 rolls from the claw machine. And then what will happen is I'll give you a roll permission. You can roll in chat. And that will tell us what the result will be. So sorry if I didn't explain that. That was the intention of the rolls there. You don't actually pick what you roll. It's a randomized roll, if that makes sense. So what we'll do is you continue on introducing yourselves. Let's go to Summer, and then Summer, you can pass it along to the next person while I get the permission set up for Caro in the chat.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Great.
Hi, everybody. I am Summer. I'm a streamer here on Twitch. I run a channel called Off the Table, off_the table. We do a bunch of different roleplay games, bunch of different systems. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can find me on Twitter at justasummerjob, or you can find me at our official Twitter, off_the_table. But yeah, we're getting ready to start up a bunch of new games. Really excited. I've never played Tales from the Loop, so I'm really excited to play with these people to support charity. I'm excited as heck. Who want to go?
I can go next. Hi, I'm Timber. I am playing Mackenzie, a scrappy farm girl with a penchant for mechanics. And you can find me at ugwTimbear. I am a community manager for a video game in development called Quirk. So I'm usually streaming on the channel twitch.tv/playquirk. So you can catch me there Monday and Wednesdays on the Twitch machine. Otherwise, you can catch me on Twitter posting about like my dog mostly. So yeah, looking forward to hanging out with you guys tonight. Thanks.
I guess I'm the only one that's left.
You are.
I'm, some of you might know, I'm Metamancer's sister, Alizorah, or you can call me Allie. I'm playing our rocker kid today, Cassie Gray. And I do not stream yet. I'm planning on starting this summer. I'm on twitch.tv/Alizorah, but I don't do that yet. But I'm primarily a cosplayer, digital artist, and am currently studying game design and animation in school. I mostly post on Instagram, instagram.com/Alizorah. Same thing on Facebook, and then on Twitter you can find me, same name but with a 0 instead of a no. So yeah, and I'm really excited for today. It's my first RPG stream type thing. So yeah.
Awesome. All right, fantastic. So we have our roll for the first donation of the stream, and there was another one before. So we're going to execute both of those right now. And okay, fantastic. So let's do, we got a 4 and a 20. So we'll see what kind of fantastic results we get there. If you guys want to follow along, the claw machine is available. If you do ! claw machine, you can see exactly what we get. So a 4, the first is a fuzzy die. So one of the players will get to add a 1d6 to any roll. And then the 20 is going to be a new flashlight. New item is a +1 to investigate mind rolls. So Caro, if you would like to tell us who gets these effects, you can pick one person to get both, or individual people, the players. So the next thing that we wanted to do was execute the previous donation, which was a particle accelerator is going off. I'm going to do that during the narrative. So we're going to jump into the game. I just realized like my room got really bright. So let me just do this real quick. That's better. I was getting a little blinded. Okay, so we're going to do the particle accelerator effect once we jump into the narrative. So let me go ahead and start up some music for you guys. And I'm going to do a kind of a brief overview narrative for you to jump into the story. And then you guys will be able to take over with explaining a little bit about what happens when I get to that point. So, shall we begin? And make sure everybody can hear this okay. If you're listening in Roll20, it should be there. Hopefully that helps. And let us start on this fantastic mission. Okay. One to Channing and the other to Cassie. Casey or Cassie? I just fudged that up again. Cassie, okay. I was like, oh crap, did I mess it up? Okay, so let us jump into our narrative. This should hopefully get you guys up to speed on what the loop is and everything else. So, we begin on December 19th, 1986 in Boulder City, Nevada. A sleepy little town just a half-hour's drive southeast of Las Vegas, overlooking Lake Mead. All of America right now is in the age of the loop, and seeing airships scudding across the sky floating atop gigantic magnetrine discs is pretty much part of everyday life. There are robots that perform lots of heavy labor, and they're usually guided by a human operator. But sometimes, not always. The loop has been around since the early days of the Cold War in the 1950s, though it hasn't been until recently that it really peaked in technology. It was formed under the auspices of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, aka DARPA. But we like to call it ARPA nowadays. There's probably secrets about the whole thing. We're just not going to get into that yet. Boulder City really isn't much to look at, but the landscapes can really take your breath away at the right times. Even in late December, it hasn't gotten too cold yet, but sometimes when it snows, it just leaves this beautiful white glistening dust atop the rocks and cacti just before the sun melts it away in the middle of the day. That's one of those take your breath away moments. But on this day, December 19th, there were many things to marvel at. For the kids in this story may find that their greatest excitement is yet to come, and it's got nothing to do with Christmas or snow. It had rained yesterday. It left a really rare and beautiful landscape of blooms across the desert. That's another one of those rare moments. The special kind that you really cherish and hold on to. It's the one that reminds you even the smallest acts of kindness can transform the world over time. And maybe, just maybe, those small acts become greater ones under the right circumstances. So let's transition to Boulder City High School, where the bell has just gone off for lunch, and the kids have rushed out of their classrooms in a flurry, partially relieved as it's halfway through the day, and also annoyed because it's still school. Fridays are definitely the best day of the week, and the halls right now are lined with holiday decorations, and the lunchroom is especially festive as our camera focuses on Channing. What are you doing in the lunchroom?
I think Channing is unpacking the lunch that his mother made for him that morning. He eats the same ham and cheese every single day.
Okay.
And I think he's kind of waiting as the other track kids start to filter in to sit with him.
Okay.
Kind of greeting people as they're coming in.
I fixed the volume, no worries. Okay. So, ham and cheese sandwich.
Yep.
Very nice. Where are you looking? Are you paying particular attention to anybody or anything?
Kind of just looking around, like, you know, that moment before everybody sits down, and so you kind of have a couple minutes to people watch.
Okay.
I think he's like the first one of his friends that always sits down at the table, so he's kind of by himself for a moment, just generally looking around, seeing what's going on.
Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome.
Not focused on anything in particular.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And what about Mac? What are you up to? What are you doing? Have you made it to the lunchroom?
Mac's probably making her way down to the lunchroom at a slow pace. She's kind of tinkering with a funny metal object, you know, playing with the screws, trying to figure out some kind of plan for it. While keeping an eye out for her buddy Theo, the only person who will probably sit with her at lunch. She's kind of alone, just making her way to the lunchroom, probably walking in right about now. She goes, "Oh," and she frowns as a screw falls loose and falls to the floor from her mechanical square device, and just frowns a little bit. Bummed.
Okay. And what is Cassie doing right now?
Cassie has also just walked into the lunchroom. She brought a little, package from home, PB&J, chocolate milk, the huge. She is listening to her Walkman kind of on a lower volume so she can still hear what's going on. She's also kind of doing the same thing, surveying, kind of seeing where everybody is. She notes a few familiar faces, but she's not super close with anyone right now. She tends to be a little bit more reserved. And she sits down kind of like at a table in the corner, still listening to her music, some good old Bon Jovi. And yeah, she's just waiting to see what happens as everyone comes in.
Okay, fantastic. And what is Theo doing?
Well, Theo is I'm in the corner as usual, sitting in one of the corner tables. I have my lunch in front of me. The PB&J. It has to be the grape jelly and the cream, the smooth peanut butter, because I can't eat the regular ones. But I definitely see Matt come in, and I'm waving because this is the first time we see each other besides before the morning bell, and we have classes later, but this is the first time we see. Hi.
Sorry, oh yeah. Hi Theo, how's it going? She takes a seat beside Theo and rips off a corner of his PB&J that she eats. A little disappointed that it's not the crunchy type, but probably her only lunch for the day.
Oh, sorry. I tear off half my. I give her some because I have some chips and stuff and an apple from Mom. And
thanks, Theo. You're a good pal. Can we hang out later? I'm trying to figure out shows in the box. I can't seem to get the computer working on. She shows it and there's a little like LED for maybe a clock or something. Can you help me out with that?
Yeah. I don't have my stuff with me right now, so I can't do it right now. But we definitely could do it later when we meet up at the yard.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
She takes a chip now too.
Oh, okay.
All right, great. And so something strange happens. Everybody has this moment to kind of think about some of the past activities from the last week internally. School's been really crazy. All the teachers are going like really hard because they just want to make sure everybody's ready for exams and everything. And when you guys look up, you look up because there's some kind of a ruckus happening in the corner of the lunchroom between a teacher and a student. The teacher is actually not a teacher, in fact. He is the librarian / janitor, who you'll know is the one that took the job of the librarian after the previous librarian had mysteriously disappeared a year ago. He's a really weird guy, and in fact, rumor has it that he does weird stuff and is also not so great with kids. So, not super surprising to see them arguing, because he's not very friendly towards the children. However, you guys are not big fans necessarily. You guys will know him as Frederick Allen. I'm sorry, Jeffrey Allen, not Frederick. Jeffrey Allen, and some of the crueler kids have a tendency to call him Farty, because he farts and he doesn't care who hears about it. So he's having a tiff with one of the students. It appears to be an upperclassman, a senior in high school. You probably are not familiar with them. Possibly seen them before around school, but you're not really sure who it is. Do you want to continue observing? What would you like to do? Ignore it?
Theo would definitely just be watching as he's eating, but I don't think he's going to do anything in particular. Just try to see, I guess, what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
More.
I think like similar situation. Channing would want to maybe get closer to like listen in, especially if it's like nobody's sat down yet. Like if it's in those moments where people are still filtering in, he might get up and move to a table kind of closer by to like listen in. Especially if it's involving like an upperclassman. He knows, I think, more of the upperclassmen than most like freshmen do, just through track.
Okay.
So he would kind of want to see if it's somebody he knew or somebody that he knows somebody knows them kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. So one of the things that you notice is that it resembles a student that you actually do have track with, and you just remember that they also have a sibling that's an upperclassman, and this student that you have track with is her name is Linda Ware, and this appears to be her brother.
Okay, then I'm definitely listening in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta find out what's going on.
Since this is like in the corner of the cafeteria, somewhat close to me, I kind of I move one of my headphones kind of off of my ear so I can listen a little bit better, but I don't do anything yet.
Yeah, Max is probably gonna maybe scooch a little bit closer to it while still eating Theo's lunch, and just kind of intently watch and turn to Theo. Hey, you know this? Who is that?
That's the librarian. I don't know really the other guy. I think he's a junior, senior or something.
She kind of settles into watch Farty and Mystery Man.
Okay. So what you'll notice is Jogger, you can hear little bits and pieces. It seems like they're having an argument about a lab. Like a laboratory lab.
Okay. So I'm assuming we have like some kind of lab on campus, but why would the librarian and a upperclassman be talking about a lab? I don't think he would get involved unless things got like more elevated than they already were.
Okay.
So he's definitely just trying to pick up what he can, and making like a mental note.
Got it. Okay.
About the lab.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and do 4 rolls in roll 20. Everybody can do a 1d50. If you don't know how to do a manual roll in roll 20, it's just /r space 1 and then D and then 50. We got a claw machine token for everybody, so we're going to execute that. Thank you guys so much for all of the fantastic donations. I'm going to go ahead and look at the total results here.
Great. Fantastic.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I got bully, so I add 1 strain.
Oh.
Dope.
Someone spilled stuff on the floor. Mine, basically.
Do you guys want to read your results?
Yes. I need to bring up the thing.
Sorry, what was the command again?
/R space /1d50.
1d50.
I can't believe this. Okay, how do I mark strain?
You just do the check mark on the one. So we can narratively make this happen.
Okay.
So let's before you got into the lunchroom, one of the senior track members was being really rude, and like instead you were getting ready in the locker room and you had just like put all your like stuff together and you put your pack on the side and they just like shoved it over. While, like just not caring. They're like, it's in my way. And so you're gonna take. Let's see. What do you think is appropriate for a condition here? From that?
I would say angry.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Which kind of makes me feel like maybe he would go get involved in this situation.
Okay.
If he's kind of in a bad mood.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe he would. After he hears like this conversation about the lab or whatever, he leaves his lunch at the table and he gets up and he goes over to where they're having this conversation, and just kind of like walks up hoping that one of them will acknowledge him.
Okay. Are you gonna say something or are you just gonna like kind of hover there?
He's gonna hover
okay.
to be like, hey, you guys are being loud. Like by just like making his presence known near them.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a roll here. I think that's a great chance to kind of show off how rolls work here. And so you walk up to the both of them that are kind of over here in this corner, and the librarian / janitor Alan, Mr. Allen, like looks over and kind of like scoffs at you and sneers, and doesn't actually say anything because he realizes that now like other people are paying attention. So if you want to do a what are you thinking? I'm looking at this. Let's see.
I know. I'm like, I'm not exactly sure.
You're not gonna talk to them. You're just there physically. So maybe we can do a move, a body roll.
Okay, I'll do move.
I know it's not exactly how it would be used, but I think it's appropriate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got 2 successes.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, why is it being all derpy derp on the sheet, on the overlay? Okay, that's okay. So 2 successes. That's really good. Yeah. So your physical presence, even though you're kind of a lanky kid, something about your demeanor, maybe because you're really upset, is really putting off Alan. And so he still sneers at you, but then he just kind of like drops the issue with the kid and then just like stomps off. And then the kid's left there and, well, hey, thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he wasn't letting up. I just, stupid.
What was that all about?
Something about the lab. Thought I took something. I don't have a reason to, but said he saw me, and that's not true, but,
What was he? I mean, okay, that seems weird. Why would he care about the lab anyway?
I don't know. He just accused me of taking stuff. He's going to go tell the principal about it, and I was just told him he didn't have any proof, and I didn't have anything, and then he was, like, threatening to go through my locker, and I don't understand. I don't know why he's bothering me.
Well, you didn't take anything, did you?
No, not from the lab.
Well, just, I don't know, maybe go to a different teacher.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the librarian. He's really should just be the janitor. I don't know why he's bothering us.
Yeah, I don't know why they promoted him, but gotta deal with it now.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, no problem.
He walks off and he looks a little, not so much just suspicious, but definitely like something did actually happen.
Yeah. Yeah, when he said not from the lab.
Yeah.
I think Jogger definitely took note of that, but I don't think he wants to get involved with like a senior's business. Like he's just trying to do his own thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so he goes back over, like now that that's dispersed, he goes back over to where he was sitting.
Okay, cool. So Mac and Theo, you guys are sitting together, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Theo, you get this tingling sensation at the back of your neck as a familiar feeling kind of rushes over you.
Oh,
And
no.
Ricky is having his swagger walk all over the lunchroom, up to you. What's up, Theodork?
Hi,
what do you
Rick.
got for lunch there?
It's the PB&J. It's the creamy kind, though.
Yeah, I like that one. That's mine now. And he goes to reach for your sandwich.
I just watch.
Mac's gonna get up and kind of slam her hand down on the table. Though you can tell she's a little nervous. There's a little flush to her cheeks. And hey, that you can't do that. That is for me and Theo. For me and Theo.
Really? Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
She kind of looks down at her robot thing, unfinished robot thing, and looks up at him, kind of puffs her chest out and go, as soon as I'm finished with this, you are in for it.
Ooh, so scared.
At this moment, Cassie, she's listening in on this, and she's seen Ricky cause trouble before,
Yes.
and she is completely unfazed by him.
Okay.
And so she walks up behind him, and she just grabs his ear aggressively. She's like, "Hey, snot nose! What are you doing behind these people?
Oh, why? Hey!
She lets go of him. She's like, "Hey, leave him alone. All right. I know everyone's afraid of you at this school, but I can see right through it. All right. You're just a big old bully, and honestly, you're not really that tough. I saw you crying the other day on the field when you tripped over that rock."
No, you didn't.
Can't.
That didn't happen. You're rude.
Sure. Whatever you say, Ricky.
Stupid sandwich anyway. I didn't want it. I just probably got mold in it.
Well, guess you should run along now. Go back to your cool friends over there. You're probably paying with Daddy's money to hang out with you anyways.
Sick burn. Okay, I want to roll for that. Why don't you do man, there's no intimidate, so let's
Charm? No, not charm, but
no,
like
that's definitely not charming. That
No.
was good. It was not charming.
I don't even...
You can go ahead and do a force because you physically pulled on his ear.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Great. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that was 2 successes. I'm sorry, my overlay right now is being really derpy, and I don't want to like detract by fiddling with it. So this is 2 successes on this roll. Yeah, you thoroughly like scared this kid, and he's trying to like be man about it, but he's definitely not. You can see his hands are like he's like fiddling with his hands, like they're sweaty. Obviously, you don't know that they're sweaty since you're not touching his hands, but he's definitely not too comfortable right now, and he just kind of like backs away. He doesn't turn his back to you, so to speak. He's like backs away like she's scary, and then just makes his way out of the lunchroom. Pop probably starts crying on his way that he steps out. So.
Okay, I look to Mac and Theo, and I'm like, "Hey, you guys okay? I know he's a big old dummy who likes to bother you guys a lot, but thank you. Won't be bothering you anymore."
It's okay. Dad said he'll eventually be giving me lunch every day from McDonald's.
I mean, hey, that's a good way to look at it. I'm sure you guys are way smarter than him, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, thanks, Cassie. That was really cool. Thanks.
Thank
I know.
you.
Problem. I get it.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna take care of it, but it's just
The
big stress.
robot wasn't working yet, though, so it's going
Yeah,
to
I
be.
mean, us weird kids need to look out for each other. I totally get it. I mean, he kind of bullied me a little bit when we were at elementary school, but I quickly realized that he just has a lot of problems on his own. So, you know.
Well, that's great, but I wish his problems didn't leak onto us. Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people just don't know how to deal with them, but hopefully he'll grow up someday.
Yeah. Do you want to sit?
Sure, yeah. And I just kind of like go back to my table a couple feet over, grab my lunch bag and sit down with them.
Okay.
And I've taken my headphones down all the way at this point.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So whose other effects have we not executed yet from the rolls that you guys made? Because I know we jumped around a little bit.
Yes.
I have the Lego thing, so a negative d6 to a body roll.
Okay.
So.
Okay, cool. So if there's any effects that you guys have, just go ahead and like hang on to them.
Awesome. I think I've got
29.
pocket protector.
Oh, nice.
Cool. New item tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Alright, yeah.
Awesome.
I guess Mac reaches into her overall pockets and goes, "Oh, forgot I had this." And
That's
kinda-
amazing. That's so good. Cool. So then we also have another donation for $20. And we also have to execute the home base upgrade. So we'll do the home base when we get there, so that it's more like narratively inclined. But I am gonna write it down because I might forget, and I really don't want to. So I'm gonna write this one down for us, home base, and then we're gonna do this other item, which is the claw machine again. So go ahead and do those rolls once more.
All of us.
Yes.
1d50, correct?
16. So I also rolled the Legos.
Okay. Okay. We'll work that together then.
Okay. 1d6 to next body.
Oh wow.
Heck yeah.
What are your
I got
effects?
allowance this week. I got allowance.
Allowance. Nice. You did the chores. Well done.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I also have a mixtape.
The scrapyard mixtape.
Hold on.
Lucky.
Wait, how? Wait, hold on. I'm confused.
The claw machine number 7.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. Where do I go for that?
It's in the Zoom chat. The link.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the last one I posted.
You rolled the 8.
Oh, you rolled the 8.
You get duct tape, which means you add 1d6 to your next roll with an item.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So just write that down so you guys have it. So if you guys want to follow along in chat, if you guys want to see what these are, you do ! claw machine. It'll give you the link to the claw machine as well as the particle accelerator effects and the hideout upgrades, which are all donation options for the charity event. So thank you guys for all the donations. You're fantastic. We love it. And it's super fun, makes things really interesting and a little bit crazy for me. So yay. Okay, so we're going to do the particle accelerator. I'll give you, when we get these effects, I'll let like somebody from our group roll other than me. So let's have Allie, do you want to roll a 1d20? It's the same command except for instead of 50, it's 20.
It's only really important if you want to infect the entire game.
Okay. I messed that up.
That's okay.
So close.
So close yet so far. 3. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this is as you guys are in school, and you're in the lunchroom, all of a sudden the ground begins to rumble. And glasses are falling off and clunking against the ground. There's no glass, actually. It's cups, because school. And so plastic cups are falling off of tables, and all the kids some of them are starting to scream. Everybody's kind of bracing themselves as an earthquake starts to shake the school. and we're going to roll for trouble. So you guys get to choose what roll here constitutes whether you get a condition or not. So if this is like a feat of bravery, like you're trying not to be afraid of the earthquake, or you're trying to logic, etc. So tell me what you guys are doing as kids in reaction to this event.
I'm going to, at least to like the people at the table near me, I'm gonna be like, hey, like just everybody just stay calm, get underneath the table like as fast as you can, and just like stay there, you know, like try to protect yourselves.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing. I don't know what I would roll for there.
I would say that's probably a lead.
Lead. Okay.
Since you're encouraging the other children or kids to like protect themselves, I would say that's a lead roll. Okay. No success. That's okay. No worries. It happens. So you're telling them this, and it's up to them if they want to follow. But you yourself, you're gonna probably take the scared condition right now.
Okay. So do I just check that off?
Yes.
I don't know how using our iconic items works, but I want to get outside. I don't want to be like, you're supposed to go outside during an earthquake.
Okay.
So, or at least that's what his parents told him. So he's going to try and book it outside.
Yeah, go ahead and do, you can roll the iconic item. That's basically a move. And I think that's what gives you bonus too, right? Is your body? Yeah. So go ahead.
And I went ahead and subtracted 1 for my roll from the claw machine too.
Okay, great.
Because I got a -1 to the next roll.
Right.
1 success. Great.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. You book it. If there was anybody with you at that table, you were there the 1 minute and basically gone the next, Flash style.
Bye.
So yeah, you will not take a scared condition. Theo and Mac.
I think I'm definitely just like trying to figure out what this is. I'm like, this, where in Nevada, there could be this thing, there could be this thing. We're fine. The building's fine.
Okay, so you're gonna logic this one in some way, mind. Comprehend?
Okay.
Or what do you think?
No, I'd say either comprehend or I don't know if investigate would work.
It depends if you're trying to find the cause of the quake.
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm just what's going on.
Okay.
Comprehend?
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. And Mac.
Mac is actually gonna look to Cassie and do her best to take her advice and kind of clutching her robot to her chest like it's a comfort doll, kind of slither under the table and fall.
Got it. Perfect. So body move, I think.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you will also take the scared effect. The hiding under the table, maybe you guys want to revisit that in the future for not doing
I'm
that.
never taking Cassie's advice again.
But there are several other students who have done the same. They have hidden under the table. And so... Lightness. Oh my god. That if the janitor was still in here, he would probably do that. So we have 2 kids who have the scared condition right now.
Sweet angels.
As a precursor or FYI on the system, when you get a condition, it's a -1 to your roll, and it's not a -1 to your total result, it's a -1 dice. So the more dice you roll, the higher likelihood you have of successes. So less dice means less likely for rolling 6s, which is what you need to have successes in this game. So just as a heads up, that's what those things are. So let's go ahead and... it's exactly a non-violent game. So we're going to transition over to a scene outside where Jogger has made their way out of the school and is now standing outside. The earthquake has now since passed about a minute after you've made it outside, caught your breath kind of deal. I don't know at what point you decide to stop, so...
I mean, I think as soon as he got like probably to the curb, like leading into the parking lot, like maybe the bus loop.
Okay.
He stopped. Or were there other people coming outside?
Some people followed you. Yeah.
Okay. So he just kind of gets to the curb and comes to a stop.
Okay. Great. So yeah, you're outside now. At this point, lunch is gonna be about over soon. So people are kind of hanging out. Figure it might as well just be outside if we're gonna spend the last little bit of lunch. You don't really see too many people that are familiar to you. There's a lot of the teachers that are out. They left the teacher's room and went outside and brought some of their like the kids that they saw in the hall and stuff out. And you imagine that there's probably some teachers corralling students still inside the school. And outside you see, you know, the road that goes down back into the main town area. Let me go ahead and open up the map for you guys. Oh wait, you guys are already on the map. Let me open it up for the viewers so they can see what this little map looks like. Gotta clicky all the things. So many things to click, and then zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, so so this is Boulder City. The high school is right over here. Oh wait, that's not working. Clicky clicky. You should hopefully see that coming up. I don't know if it comes up on stream. No, it does not. Okay, sorry, it doesn't work on stream. But the Boulder City High School is just a little past the double line to the right. Oh, it works when other people do it, just not me, apparently. Okay, great. So anyway, yeah, you're outside and you can see across the distance. The school's actually up pretty high up on a hilltop, and you can see across most of the city. You can also actually see the 3 cooling towers. You can pretty much see the cooling towers anywhere in the city across the land, and it's off in the distance. The cooling towers are what are used to cool the loop. And one thing that is another part of everyday life is at 6 o'clock every day, the alarm sounds for the reset of the cooling towers. And that's just everyday life. Happens all the time, but every single time you look at those towers, you just get that weird eeriness and strange unknown feeling, you know, that there's something more about that. And it kind of coincides again to the rumor mill. It's definitely very much DARPA's very mysterious. They're like some kind of underground agency. People go missing. And that's kind of another reason why whenever somebody really looks at the towers, they get that reminder of like, is there something more going on?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of what's going on outside at this point. Some people have kind of gone off to the side where the grass is and sat down and are relaxing. Again, the day is actually pretty nice, even though it did rain yesterday. It seems like some of the areas of bloom are still there, and it's not hot because it's the end of December, so at least there's that. No scorching heat, but it's warm. It's still Nevada, so. Yeah, so that's what's going on outside. And did you want to do anything else while you were out here?
I'm like debating on how hard it would be to just cut class for the rest of the day and just leave. I think he probably had his backpack with like his last couple of school books for the day with him.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Do you think it would be hard to sneak away at this point?
You could probably do it with another move.
Okay.
Or sneak, I guess, in this case, because we have that, right?
Yikes. Okay, yeah. I'm going to try and sneak away.
Okay.
And let's see how I do.
Okay.
Bad.
Yeah, so you're like, you have that edging motion out towards the parking lot, and one of the teachers is like, okay, kids, let's get back inside. You too, jogger.
Great.
One of the few teachers who actually calls you jogger.
Yeah. All right. Then he turns around and it's just like, great. Okay. Tried my best.
Yeah. So as you walk back inside, some of the teachers have gotten to picking up things that have fallen off, including some of the trophy cabinets that have had their items shifted. It's been opened and people are rearranging things and getting them back up and cleaning up any messes that have since ensued. A few people look concerned because what the heck, like out of the blue, there was no warning system, nothing that was mentioned or anything like that. And also it's concerning when there's an earthquake, given that, you know, the particle accelerator exists and all this other stuff that just seems unsafe. And so basically we come back to the lunchroom, which is where lunch is wrapping up now, and all the teachers are kind of, who have been over there helping kids after the earthquake, are ushering everybody out. Some people are complaining that they got hurt, even though nothing actually, there was no destruction of any kind really. But they're like, they want to get out of class, so they're like, I have to go see the nurse. So there's a lot of that. And so what are you guys doing? You have a couple classes left for the day. I'm going to leave it up to you guys if your classes overlap across each other, if you're like in the same classes.
I did have a quick question beforehand. Did we see that janitor guy actually cleaning, or is he not seen?
You haven't seen him in the classroom, but he might be somewhere else cleaning something up. Did we resolve everybody's roles, by the way? Or did I miss somebody? I think we resolved everyone. Okay. Yes.
I think me and Mac would have a few classes at this point, partially the rest of the day. I don't know about Cass, though. Cassie.
Well, probably only have like 2 or 3 classes left in the day after lunch, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say last period we have our class together. I'm gonna say it's the history class we have together, the 3 of us at the end of the day.
I was going to say I was going to be in that class too.
So you guys all have the last half of the classes of the day together then. Sounds like to me.
With my favorite guy.
Yeah.
We're all in history with him.
Yeah. So this is a great. So yeah, you guys get through your last few classes. You get to history. Your history teacher is Mr. Hunt. He also happens to be the coach for the track team, which obviously Jocker knows very well since he coaches. He's on the team that he coaches, and so Mr. Hunt is a really good-looking guy. You know, he's handsome. He's got some graying hair, but other than that, it's a nice length. He's well kept, and he's got a sweater vest on of all things, which is so unlike him when he's in track, coaching for all that. But he likes to look really dapper, so to speak. He's got a button up underneath the sweater vest, and a little. You can see the tie quite a bit where the vest stops, before the vest starts rather. And so from the fact here, he is kind of being easy on you guys. He's ready to be done for the holiday too. It's Friday before everybody goes on break. We spent the previous week, as he starts to explain, talking about some of the scientific advancements in history due to the loop, and there was a lot of study around the loop in the last few weeks, essentially, for you guys, which further increases your curiosity and also weariness about the technology that exists nearby. There was a brief mention of the rumor mill bits from other classmates who basically wanted to know if they were true from the teacher, who he of course kind of deflected the questions and said those are just rumors. Don't let your imagination get the best of you. And so he says, let's take the last little bit to get into groups and start talking about some of the, kind of summarize the things that we learned for the week, about, pick a favorite topic and let's talk about that. So
stand up, go walk right over to Mac.
Yep.
And like Cassie, she kind of gets up from her desk a little bit slowly, grabs her backpack. She walks over to Mac and Theo and just like, hey, mind if I join your group?
Yeah, sure.
Not at all. Not at all.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
I think Jogger doesn't really know anybody in this class. I think this is like his one class without anybody from track in it. It's like just him.
Yeah.
And so he kind of just looks around and is like, what? There's no groups left, basically. Like everybody's kind of sectioned off and he doesn't have anybody. And so I think he goes up to Coach Hunt and he's like, can I just do this one on my own?
Well, you should be able to join a group. What's going on?
Cassie overhears this and she kind of like walks up and is like, hey, I know you're new here. Do you want to join our group? We're short one anyways, so.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm Cassie, by the way. I don't know if we've actually met. I think I've seen you before, but never talked.
Yeah, most people just call me Jogger.
Nice. So you're on the track team, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he like shrugs. He's like wearing his track uniform, basically.
Mac's gonna lean in to Theo and kind of warily look at Channing, like, how can't you just go up and talk to people?
I don't know. That's I don't know. So the topic, yeah, the topic.
What were you guys thinking of reviewing for this?
Mac's only kind of half paying attention because she's fiddling. She's always fiddling with something. So she's kind of digging it back. Like, I don't know. Whatever you guys want to talk about, just talk at me. Just fiddling.
Well, we just had like a big track meet, so I haven't really been paying too much attention. I don't think we're getting a grade for this.
Probably not. Well, if that's the case, kind of looks around. What do y'all think happened earlier?
With the
The
earthquake?
earthquake?
Yeah. I was very, very bravely trying to make sure everyone was okay. So I missed. Yeah.
Well, we normally don't get the earthquakes here, so I'm going to assume it was something from DARPA. DARPA from them. They probably did something. I don't know.
I wonder what that is. She suddenly looks up a little more intrigued.
Yeah, Cassie too. She's like, yeah, I've tried to go exploring around there before and, near the towers, but something's always been kind of off about them. A little bit too creepy for me.
Are you allowed to go near them? I didn't think.
No.
No, you're definitely not, which is maybe half the reason why it creeped me out so much, because I don't really want to get in trouble. And also I've heard that there's been some people who have disappeared who tried to go near the towers.
Yeah.
Why would you go near them then?
Yeah, I heard
Curiosity.
that too. Do you guys, y'all know Miss Brown? I heard her brother vanished there.
I heard that too.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she lives like right close to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah, same here.
Down the street from me.
Yeah, kind of. She's my neighbor. Wait.
Are y'all at the incline?
Yeah, I live on the incline.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh.
I wonder why we've never seen each other before.
Well, I get dropped off, so.
Yeah, my sister drops me off. So.
So the topic, this is the loop topic anyway, I guess. Oh.
I mean, we're kind of talking about it.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. Theo's definitely the one in the group who wants to try and stay on topic. He's the book in front of him.
Since the rest of us just like, oh, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Matt kind of turns to Theo and puts her hand over the book, like, "Hey, why live in the past? Like, we got history happening here. Theo, focus."
But that's we're supposed to talk about. Well, I guess this is the loop.
Yeah, it counts. It counts.
So, I mean, if you guys live on the incline, then maybe we should check it out. I mean, if you've said you've gone close to it, and if we went in a group, maybe it would be safer, but I've never gone anywhere near it.
Well, you have to keep a safe distance, but I mean, if you wanted to get a closer look at it and maybe see what's going on over there, I'm down for a group
As
trip.
long as I'm home by dark, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dark. Theo, live a little.
It gets dark so early.
You'll also know,
It's December.
all of you guys should remember that your parents are all going to be at Christmas parties this evening.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay.
there? Are your parents going to that Christmas party down the street?
Oh yeah, my mom's been cooking for it all week. She's like bringing a huge tray of food to it.
Well, then tonight would be basically perfect.
Yeah, Matt kind of looks down and rubs back her neck. Yeah, my mom too. Definitely.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's perfect. She kind of, Matt grabs her backpack and looks in and says, all right, wrench, screwdriver, check. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely, I have almost everything we need. I'll grab Ripley. Trust, Ripley is a very brave dog. He'll definitely watch her back.
I like Ripley.
Oh, dog. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't I say that, y'all? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's very brave. Very brave, very protective. Theo probably knows that Mac is full of it by now, because he's a bit of a scary dog.
I like Ripley. Ripley's nice to me.
I like dogs.
Ripley the dog's gonna become a thing, guys. Just watch out. So, as you guys are having this conversation in class, you can also take this opportunity to recover from your conditions.
Bless.
So you are in the vicinity of one of the NPCs that you guys chose. So
yeah.
you guys can go ahead and recover from any negative conditions that you have.
So that's only me and Mac right now. We're both scared.
I had angry,
Yeah.
so I'm
and angry.
recovering from that.
Yeah. So
Thank goodness.
Yay! NPC help. That passive NPCs.
Thank you.
Yeah. So awesome. So yeah, you're kind of getting towards the end of the day, and Coach Hunt, or AKA Mr. Hunt, has been kind of walking the groups, kind of getting their feel on what they've been talking about. And he finally makes it to yours. Well, this is an unlikely group of people I have never seen together. How's it going? What'd you guys decide?
We talking about weird effects people have seen from the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that's not really documented, so it's always a fascinating topic for many of the students.
Coach, do you think that earthquake was because of the loop?
I mean, it could have been anything, but
Could have been the loop.
could have been.
It could have been.
Is that a bad thing if it's from the loop?
I mean,
that was-
earthquakes aren't great.
I would be concerned if it were caused by DARPA, but there's no way to confirm. So, I'm sure if something was going wrong, they would notify the public with a safety announcement of some kind.
But Mr. Brown, Mr. Hunt, you can speculate though, right?
I mean, it's always healthy to have a little bit of speculation.
I'm sure it was from the loop. That makes the most sense. It makes the most sense.
All right.
Well, at least it's something that someone's controlling to a degree, because people, not so scary. Natural disasters, pretty scary.
So, question, Meta, is there anything in this kind of like an insight check to see if he's
Sure.
kind of telling us full truth or anything
Yeah,
like
absolutely. Yeah. Anytime you guys want to have a scene like that, go for it. Just let me know.
that? So, is there any way we can look at him, see if he's like telling us the full truth here or anything? Of that
Maybe
nature?
like charm or investigate.
Investigate probably would be a good one. You could also use comprehend potentially.
Okay, I'd like
but
to
definitely-
comprehend the tire, but
Whichever one you think you have a good case for sure.
I think I'm trying to look at him, just digest and like see if he's really telling us. We've had class with him for half a year now, so shoot.
Shoot.
Oh shoot.
We can push
Darn.
ourselves. To these kind
Yeah,
of
you
things,
can
right?
push a loop, a roll, a loop. You can push a loop. What? I think it's at a -1 though, right? Or
Yeah. Or we can use a luck point, I believe it is, right?
oh yeah. You have a luck, right? Oh wait, no. Channing and Cassie got the extra luck, right?
Well, from our
Uh,
age. From
Oh
Or luck
yes,
point.
yes. You're right. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that one thing.
I believe that's just a re-roll, if not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are correct.
Yes.
Oh man.
Nice.
Much
3
better.
successes.
Nice.
Okay. All right. He definitely knows something. But it's very possible that he knows it, like not firsthand, but from somebody else. Like that's why he said it's healthy to speculate. Getting answers is important. Knowing the truth can sometimes, and he's like continues. So like the key, I'm trying to give you the key things that you take out of that conversation. Like knowing the truth sometimes can be dangerous, and the strangest of things can happen in some of the most what's the word I'm looking for? Gosh darn it, non-threatening. I'm not getting the right word, but non-threatening locations.
Inconspicuous.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are kind of the things that you get from that. You're like, okay, so he definitely, A, he knows something. B, he thinks that there's definitely a connection between what happened with the earthquake and the loop. And he appears to actually be a little bit worried.
Do you think I could use like empathize to like get probably not too much information from him, but a little bit more, like to be like, hey, like, like we're all probably really worried about that earthquake. Like, if anything else that we could learn that could help us, feel a little bit better about it, it'd be really appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You can make a empathy roll. Nice. Okay. So look at them. Look at these guys rolling like champs. So he kind of pauses for a moment, and at first the worrying glance kind of continues, and then he, when I was your age, I understood that there were a lot of things that adults just wouldn't explain to me, and that's kind of how things usually go around here. Even the adults don't know what the other adults know when it comes to DARPA. But, sometimes some answers are just barely out of reach, and if you just push a little bit further, you can get it. And that's kind of the insight that he gives you.
That's vague.
Yeah,
Really vague.
I know with 2 successes, but he is not a source of information on the loop itself, so that's as much as he can really.
No, Jogger says that out loud. That's vague.
That kind of stares at him.
This is why I don't teach philosophy.
Just like we can go talk to Miss Brown afterward. I think she might know something.
Max slaps Theo on the back. This is why I keep you around. Brilliant.
Oh, I thought it was lunch. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that too. They're not in front of everyone.
Awesome. All right. So we just got a $20 anonymous donation. Since it's anonymous, I'm going to assume that you want to just give the auto success to all players. So you guys each have 1 auto success on a roll of your choice that you can bank. So thank you guys so much for the continued donations for this charity. I appreciate it, and we're so happy that we are here hanging out with you guys in RP.
We're over halfway now.
Yes, over halfway. That's great. We're almost at the halfway mark, and we're over halfway. So see that? Winning.
I wanted to ask, which of us got the fuzzy die, so the +1 to the roll, and which one of us got the flashlight from like a while ago?
Oh yeah, that was either. Let me look back at the. Crap, maybe I can't.
I think it was to Jogger or Cassie.
Correct.
I got a +1d6 to a next item roll.
So
Okay.
you did get the flashlight then.
Yeah. Sarah
Okay.
had said 1 to change.
I got a flashlight?
Is that what it is? The effect?
No, that was from the duct tape. This is from the very, very
duct
first.
tape,
This is
yeah.
from a while ago. This is the flashlight and a die.
If he's still here, if Kara is still here.
I scrolled it up. It said 1 to Cassie and the other to.
Oh, okay, so he didn't specify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just going to ask which of us
Okay.
got which.
Up to you guys to decide on that one.
Why don't you take the flashlight since you have the duct tape, which is +1 to an item roll, so you have the item.
Yeah,
and I'll take the fuzzy die, which is just a +1.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when you just add it in the item section underneath relationships, so you guys can keep track of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, do you guys have anything else you wanted to ask Mr. Hunt before he dismisses class? The bell's about to ring, so.
Is this graded, sir?
Consider it extra credit, and you guys got it. No worries.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, and the bell rings, and Coach Hundy's like, "All right, guys, get out of here. Time for me to go relax for a week. Have a great, safe holiday. Happy holidays to all, regardless of what you celebrate." As everybody's just like not listening, they're just piling out,
Leaving immediately.
Yeah, they're like, "Yes, we're done. School's out for a week." Or I guess technically 2 weeks because it's through the new year. If I recall, back in the day, in the 80s,
Yeah.
we actually had real time off in the 80s. Nowadays, it's like you get 3 days. Come back. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so you guys are heading out. You're outside the school now, and people are getting up buses. People are getting picked up, etc. So what's happening here?
Jogger's sister, Sarah, also goes to the high school. She's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that she would be giving him a ride home.
Great. Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna say, so Cassia, she has a mom and a stepdad, and she really doesn't like her stepdad that much, but he's the one that's picking her up from school today because her mom's finishing up baking the desserts for the holiday party.
My mom's definitely going to be there. I'm going to look to Mac and ask, do you need a ride home?
Nobody is there for Mac, so she's gonna turn to Theo and be like, "Yeah, that'd be great, thanks." I appreciate that.
We walk up and it's like, Mac needs a ride.
Okay,
Kinda waves.
honey.
Hi, Miss Hughes.
Hi, Mac. How's it going? How was school, guys?
Oh, it was good.
I
Kinda boring.
brought you a snack. Here you go. She like grabs the pack and like gives it to both of you. She's got food ready to go. This is how I envision Theo's mom. I don't know.
I love it.
Great.
So have you guys, by the way, conversed on meeting up later, or are you guys just kind of going your separate way? I wasn't sure if that was something worked out or not in the
I
conversation.
know me and Mac are, because we wanted to go talk to Miss Brown, so we probably can go there anyways. I don't know about the other ones, though.
I think that like on his way out, like as they were leaving history, he would have said to the others, like, "I'll meet you at the top of the incline, like
Yeah.
when we get home."
And Cassie just kind of like nods and just like, "All right, see you guys there."
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, awesome. So yes, Theo, you got your mom's got you and Mac, and she's cheerful. She's a very cheerful woman. She has matching glasses to you, basically, large glasses. She's got the curly hair. You get the curly hair from your mom, and so she's very happy. She's got colorful shirt on, very 80s pop colors, and she's just a very very happy woman. And so she's driving you guys back. And would you like to describe your sister, Channing?
So Sarah is 4 years older than me. We're very similar in like stature and looks, like both have like pretty like unruly blonde hair. But I think she leans into like more of like Cassie's look, like a little bit more rocker chick.
Okay.
Like dark lipstick, and she's already got like some music cranked up really loud in the car when he gets in. She's a sweetheart though. Okay.
Would she say she like talks to you about your day, or do you guys just like kind of mellow out, chill in the car on the way home?
I think we both have that moment because our parents are very talkative people.
Okay.
So we like to have that moment where we don't have to be answering a million questions because we know we're going to get it at home.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So you get in, and what is a song that's on the radio?
Oh my gosh. Let me think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what she would want to listen to. I don't think we have very similar music tastes, so.
Okay.
So she probably has similar music tastes to Cassie, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I will let you make a decision on that one. Well, Cassie, how are you getting home?
So my stepdad picks me up. He doesn't really say all too much to me. He like kind of just like says like hey, how was school or whatever, and like, you know, just I kind of just say fine, and then, you know, that's it. And
okay.
it's a silent car ride back. She's closer to her mom, but not so much anymore because she's been more influenced by her new husband. So, you know, they just don't really communicate all too much.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you find the song? Or you just
Yeah, I think technically it wasn't. Oh no, we'll do this one. Final Countdown's playing.
Okay, hold on. I want to see if I can find this. I'm just like really Damn it. Come on, Fanburst, don't fail me now. Okay, yes. So we're gonna transition as Channing's sister drives up and is playing this song. Is this the right one? I don't know.
We're about to find out.
This is a dangerous decision. I don't know if this is the right one. Yep.
Yep, we're good.
Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Thanks, Sarah. Yes, absolutely.
It's like playing twice for me. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, so that is what comes up on the radio as your sister picks you up. And we're gonna go cut the scene, and we're gonna actually take our break here.
Okay.
Because we have actually been sitting for a while, and also wanted to kind of, this is our break. Yeah, the echo is really bad. I don't know what happened with Roll20 on that one. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. So get up and stretch your legs. This is a traditional thing I do. Every 2 hours, usually, we take a break and just move around, try to get some water, dehydrate, that kind of thing. Or rehydrate and then dehydrate. So that kind of deal. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We will see you soon. Hang tight. Hello. We have returned. Have you missed us? We missed you. Hi, guys. How's it going? Oh, how did my uh-oh. This dice, man. The dice showing not correctly is driving me crazy. I apologize. That is all wonky. But alas, that is what's happening there. So, yay, it's all messed up. It's great. All right, guys, let's jump back into everything. We are going to get into where you guys are now, all meeting at the incline. And tell us a little bit about your neighborhood. I'm going to leave this one to you guys.
Right.
I think that like most of the houses are one story with basements.
Yeah.
Kind of like the low, like flat houses that are very like earth toned.
I have
Very
to say
cookie cutter
different shades
neighborhood.
The
of
stucco
brown.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like kind of spread out. Like technically I think most of the houses have like yards, but it's not like nice lush green.
Of course.
Yeah, kind of a brown, dusty, maybe some rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people have like cactus gardens like
Okay, yeah.
out front, or like rock gardens.
Like the succulent gardens and like all the cacti. Some of them are overgrown with like weeds that have like the tumbleweeds that have like stuck to it. Maybe it was like that one house on the section there. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Would you guys say that it's a like old neighborhood? Like an older neighborhood or a more newer development?
I'm picturing kind of newer, like kind of a classic cookie cutter middle class.
Last 5-10 years, it was developed.
Yeah.
If you go down a
Okay.
few blocks, probably another house or two still being built.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Cool. All right, so you guys have all met at the incline. Who's there first?
I mean, I would say that Jogger is there first.
Okay.
He kind of like got home, got out of the car, and didn't even go inside. Just like asked Sarah if she could take in his backpack for him. He's like, yeah, I'm meeting up with some people, so I'll see you later. Tell mom and dad to have fun at the party.
Okay. Anybody else have it? Like, I know Mac was doing something. Who else is doing anything before they make it to the incline so that we can Nothing?
I have a small chore to do at the house so I can get my allowance. And then I go there.
A small
Fantastic.
chore.
So real quick though, what happens is Channing, you accidentally start stumbling across Legos that are on the ground as you're running out of the house. Somebody left them there, and you think it's one of the neighbor's kids that was like playing in the yard earlier, and you're too quick as a track athlete to like really get impeded by it in the moment, but you're like, God, it always sucks to step on Legos, even with your sneakers on, because you got light, thinner sneakers, so you can run faster, right? So, Theo, the moment you walk in the door, there is the Lego set that you had actually put together. One of the figurines had fallen down and it is spilled all over the ground, and you step on it not unknowingly. So
I took my shoes off too at that point.
yeah, exactly. So you have that fun little bit there.
The Zord's broken.
Yeah. So now you have to fix that later on down the road. But you get your chores done. Cassie, I am assuming you arrived next since you didn't have any other priorities to do. So you and Channing are at the incline, followed by Theo and then Mac.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mac comes trotting along last. She has her red and white shepherd mix, Ripley, with her, who has a kind of a pack, almost like a puppy backpack, where she keeps some extra tools. Trotting along like, hey guys, sorry about that. She's kind of, whew.
Your dog's really cute.
Thanks. Yeah, he's gonna walk in. He's around here. He's a real dog. He refuses to be part of the stream. He's looking at me like just off camera.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? You guys have all arrived.
So, like, you said that you'd gone to see the towers before?
Yeah, there's this little hill not too far from the towers where you can look over them kind of safely, but I mean, I didn't really ever get too close of a look at them, but that's where I went when I went to do that.
Well, what do you guys think?
I think let's go see Miss Brown first. I don't want to go into any situation. Not that I wouldn't be prepared, but more information the better.
Miss Brown used to work for them, so she
Yeah, I'd heard that.
So she might know a little bit more.
All right. Well, I kind of feel bad because I've been like kind of hanging out in her backyard, like
in the yard.
Yeah.
In the scrapyard?
Yeah. My parents are really chatty, and sometimes I just like need a little bit of space. So I've been hanging out in her scrapyard, and I feel like she'll be mad if she's seen me there.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. She lets me and Mac go back there.
Yeah, me too.
We have this really cool spot. We might show you.
Oh, Mac kind of turns to Theo. Are you sure?
Might.
Might.
All right. Well, we can go talk to her, but I'm gonna like kind of. I don't know. I feel weird.
Don't worry. Just let us do the talking. I mean, Theo can navigate a conversation, and you just follow. It'll be fine.
I'm sure.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, just.
I'll be fine. So Mac's gonna start kind of walking towards Miss Brown's house then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get there. Miss Brown's house is weird. She's got the weirdest plot of all of the other neighbors on the incline. She also has the most land that backs up into the middle of nowhere where all the scrapyard is. And the scrapyard is full of weird robotic pieces and mechanical parts, wires, you name it. You can probably find it there. And this is, by the way, not a strange sight in general as far as like the robotic pieces go. It is a little strange to be inside of an actual neighborhood, however. And you'll note that the parts consists everything from like really small bits and pieces to massive junkyard type style pieces, like larger than cars. And so that is the scrapyard as far as the backyard goes. Her front yard is a little bit more kept as per the complaint of her neighbors. She does not have very much landscape. She has pretty much graveled the entire front yard, including the places that normally would have grass. And she has wind chimes everywhere on the front porch. And so that is, the front door is a very nice solid wood door, maybe mahogany, very pretty and polished, even with the weathering from the heat and all that. So there's a little glass kind of cut out with not colored glass, but just kind of like the beveled glass to make it so it's not perfectly clear all the way through. And so you guys you arrive. Who's gonna inquire first?
Mac will probably go up and knock on the door. Okay. On the very pretty door, loudly, obnoxiously.
Yes. Okay, cool. So you knock on the door, and about 30 seconds later, you hear a crash of like glass, maybe. Oh, hold on. Hello? Oh, Mac.
Hello, Miss Brown.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Is everything okay? Are you?
Yeah, just working on an experiment.
Oh, cool. Did you get those new wires in?
Oh yeah, I got them in the back.
Oh,
Theo's here too. Theodore, how are you? Oh,
Hi, Miss Brown.
Hi. Oh, we got some more. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on. My glasses are a little smudged. Just got some. Sorry, not helpful. Okay. Oh, you want some? Okay. You want some lemonade? I just made some lemonade from the lemon in the back.
Oh, we would love to. She kind of turns to Theo. Right? Do we have time?
You can take some with you. I guess you're going back to your, your hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get the wire. Come inside. Okay. Hi, Ripley. Here you go. And she like slips the cookie, like a dog treat to Ripley. And she looks at you, Channing. Oh, hello. Oh, Trackstar right here. Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
You can come inside too. Don't worry, I don't bite, contrary to what the neighbors might say.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, come on, Miss Gray. Come on. Let's go. How's it going? Miss Rockstar over here. She's a popular kid, I bet, right?
You should have seen her today. She told Ricky. Oh, you didn't believe what she told Ricky today.
Ooh, do tell. I like stories.
Well, she told him to, pardon my language, but to just buzz off.
Oh.
Just, yeah.
Well, good for you. Good for you. Okay, so here's the lemonade. You want some biscuits too? I got biscuits. I got some cake. If you like the carrots, I got some carrots. Although they're not clean, so you'll have to I just ripped them out from the backyard. So just go ahead and take care of that if you like.
Jogger's perpetually hungry, so I'm gonna hit you up on those biscuits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cassie takes some lemonade and some biscuits.
Yeah. And the inside of her home is organized chaos. She knows exactly where everything is. The floor is pretty much clean and clear, so she can walk around. But she's got stacks of books everywhere, paperwork. She's got bits and parts from mechanical pieces and robotics. She's got wires, packages that are both opened and unopened, just kind of piled up on the sides. Imagine the obsessively annoying pastel interior design of the 80s, and that is the inside of her home. And the seashells are very prevalent in the bathroom, so lots of the seashell stuff. Yep, lots of seashells. The sink is in the shape of a seashell. It's a pastel pink seashell. The toilet cover has seashells on it. So yes, she likes seashells, even though that they live in Nevada and only get a lake. So anyway, so you guys kind of walk through this area. She ushers you to the back porch, where she has several chairs and a rocking chair as well. Even though she's not old, she actually just likes the motion. And so she sets down the jar of lemonade and some more of the glasses. And okay, so here's your wires. Did you need help with it? I have some more tools coming in soon, so maybe you can use some of that. I don't know what you're making though. You won't tell me, so it's better.
You'll see when you're done. It's gonna be great. It's one of the best inventions yet, Miss Brown.
Okay. So what's going on? What are you guys doing? It's like holiday time now. What's going on? Is it a new party over here with Trackstar, Rockstar?
Well, there. Did you feel the earthquake earlier?
Oh yes, that was a big one. That was really bad.
Yeah, I think it was the DARPA.
Did we say doozy in the 80s?
Maybe. I'm sure we could if we wanted to.
We do now. That was a doozy. It was a real doozy. I may get carried away. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so let me tell you about a time. We had a really minor earthquake once when I was working down in the lab. And I can't give you the specifics on what we're working on. That's extremely classified information. However, it was a very interesting moment because it was like an isolated earthquake right where the effect was happening, and it happened from the particle accelerator. And I haven't been able to replicate the results after that happened, and before I left, of course. So I think it was the particle accelerator. I think somebody figured it out.
They would want to cause an earthquake?
Oh, they try to figure out all sorts of effects from that thing. I mean, I didn't tell you that, of course. It's not the purposes of the...
Of course, yeah.
Did you say the lab? She kind of pauses for a second.
Yeah, the lab. I used to work down there.
Yeah. No, it's just something that happened at school. That's all.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, just the earthquake happened. Little.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
I thought
That's all I meant. That's all.
All right. Okay. Great. That's fantastic.
She kind of looks knowingly to Theo, the lab, like before.
Yeah.
What are you whispering about? You don't have to.
Are you guys
nothing.
talking about that kid?
What's that?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
What was
Oh,
that?
you are?
With
the Alan.
janitor, the janitor librarian. I don't know what
I'm
to
sorry.
call him.
Did you say
Yeah, it's Alan.
Alan's a librarian now?
Yeah, they
What?
promoted him.
What? That's
And
no, not
they
going
made
to swear in
Farty
front of the
librarian.
children. Okay, that is a silly bad man. I don't understand why.
Something went missing
Well-
from the lab, though.
Yeah, no. So today at lunch, Alan was in this argument with one of the seniors, and I talked to him for a second. He said Alan had accused him of stealing something from the lab, but I just assumed they meant a lab on campus. I don't see why they would be involved with the lab.
I mean, the science lab maybe is what they were talking about.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But I don't know. What could you possibly? I mean, there is chemicals, of course, but why would he?
I mean, either
why would Jeffrey
way.
be interested in that? That doesn't make any sense. That's
Well-
very suspicious, if you ask me. There were people like that at the school, and one of the reasons why I retired as early as I did.
I mean, either way, the kid said that I didn't catch his name, but he said he didn't take anything from the lab, and that apparently Alan saw him steal something, and then the kid was really weird and maybe stole something else. I don't know.
Barty was so mad.
Y'all shouldn't call him that just because he's weird or mean.
Well,
He's
if
so
he doesn't want to,
smelly.
He's so smelly, right? If he doesn't want us calling him farty, then he probably shouldn't fart so much.
I agree. I
Simple logic.
complained about him several times to the principal. He did nothing about it at all. They're incompetent. I'm telling you, they're incompetent. I'm sorry. Not all the teachers are like that, but that man. Yeah, I vaguely remember about a year ago, Mary Walker, the previous librarian, you know her. She was there. She did disappear. I thought she had moved away, but perhaps this seems very suspicious.
Disappeared?
Well, yeah, you know, the last librarian you guys had. That was just about a couple months after I retired from the school.
Did she go to the loops? People say people go missing at the loop. Did she go to the loop?
Oh, I don't know. I never talked to her. She was kind of mean.
Oh.
You know, most people don't like me very much, and neighbors make it very clear. You kids are the best, though. You're so nice to me.
Of course, anytime, Miss Brown. By the way, this cake is delicious.
Thank you. I tried a new recipe. It's got almond flour in it.
Oh. Eating cake. Okay,
Guys, should we go, like, especially if Theo has to be back before it gets dark?
They're not. They left for the party. I think I'm fine.
And either way, he needs to spread his wings. Theo.
It's healthy to break rules. That's what Sarah says.
I could tell them that you are being supervised. Wait, never mind. I'm not a great supervisor, so no, never mind.
That might raise more alarms than
I agree. I retract my previous statement.
I appreciate it, though, Miss Brown.
Thank you, Miss Brown.
Nice
it's okay.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I could just be like, I don't know. I haven't seen them. If they come asking.
Like, Sarah knows I'm with you guys, so, I mean, she'll cover for us if anything happens,
yeah.
if anything comes up.
Okay, great. Well, I mean, I don't know. If you guys need anything, just let me know. I was actually in the middle of doing my workout, so it's an experimental workout.
What kind of workout?
Well, it involves trying to do mathematical equations while simultaneously doing aerobics, and you have to time them together. So
sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, that's why it's called a workout. You kidding?
I get it.
God damn it.
Matt cut it out. It's like, I thought your arms looked a little bigger.
Oh, thanks.
A little more toned.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
So you guys gonna show us your hideout?
What?
Yeah, I'm curious about it. I tend to hang out in the scrapyard too, so I wonder where you guys hang out.
Where do you hang out?
Well, where do you hang out?
No, you first. Okay. On the count of 3. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Robot head.
Robot? Huh?
I got him. But also, yeah, robot head. Yeah.
Oh?
Is there more than one?
I've never seen more than that huge one in the back.
Are you guys talking about the one with the busted out eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I hang out.
Is that your stuff in there?
I mean, I've been leaving stuff in there, so.
I told you people weren't just leaving stuff for us.
Have you guys been using my stuff?
No.
Some of my stuff has gone missing, and I just assumed it was animals.
Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah.
It's a well-known documented case that ravens will leave gifts if you feed them. I just thought I fed them really
So
well.
you were the ones leaving out food.
Yeah, for the ravens. I didn't know you were the ravens. Do you
It's that way. Let's go that way.
As you guys are walking, we're gonna do a couple more rolls. We need everyone to make 2 1d50 rolls for 2 claw machines, and we're gonna make an NPC. So that's a separate thing I'll do while you guys are doing that. And we also need to do our rolls for the hangout upgrades.
5 and
Yay!
20. So I get a fuzzy dice, and I get a flashlight.
Are you serious?
So I didn't even have to part with that
Oh my god,
flashlight.
it's so funny.
That's really great.
Let's see.
Thank you for the flashlight.
Did I do that wrong?
No, you did it right. Oh, you got a 28 and a 15.
Yeah, so you have a
Okay.
20 and a 15. Yeah, you guys can
Yes.
look it up. So,
My socks match.
+1 to investigate mind rolls. I love that. Mind
One.
one.
Oh, I got a Rubik's Cube. New item, +2 to comprehension rolls.
nice.
And
And you guys can add those effects directly in the items tab and actually use the modifiers there to give you those rolls.
Yeah.
we have so many flashlights.
We have two. Wait, we have 3
Well-
flashlights.
Well, we're not supposed to
Everybody
be out
gets-
after dark, and it,
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna need those flashlights. This is really good.
This is really good. I can't believe how many 20s we've rolled.
I feel bad for not knowing this. What's a Daniel Son's headband?
Karate Kid.
Oh, the Karate Kid, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A what?
The Karate Kid.
The Karate
The
Kid
movie,
headband.
the Karate Kid that uses
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a +2 to heart? Holy cow.
I already have.
Well, I have my theme song playing. So
I
this
mean,
is-
you guys can trade items. Remember that. You guys are now like in a crew, so to speak. So you're
Yeah.
So,
If you guys want to trade items, you can.
You might as well take it.
What was the 15? If you guys want to follow along in chat, you guys do exclamation point
The
claw
fifth-
machine.
and then 15
Is a small robot collectible +0.
I probably will give that to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
it's
like
a
Mac
claw.
could probably, yeah, Mac or Theo.
Yeah, I'll give it to Mac.
And you have matching socks, Theo.
it's definitely Star Wars.
That's great. And you get a
Star
sneak-
Wars?
1d6 to a sneak by.
Wow.
Plus, my theme song is playing.
What number was
Wait,
the item that you gave me? Like,
Your theme song is playing?
Yep.
Is that the one that you got?
That was the second one, the 22
Okay.
theme song.
Yeah, 2d6 plus to your next roll. Awesome.
That's awesome. Don't forget to, I've been putting the +2D whatever or plus ones in my notes.
Yeah.
yeah, same.
So what I've been doing for those is when you are getting ready to roll that skill, I just bump it up by 2
That makes sense.
and then just put it back. Just remember to put it back down because it automatically adds it in for you without
Yeah.
you having to do anything extra.
Cool. Yeah, that's easier than having to manually do roll
Yeah.
dice. Cool. And we have a 43 and a 20. Yep, that was the flashlight. And then 43. Oh, yeah, the Rubik's Cube. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure we didn't miss anybody's stuff. Okay, cool. So now we get to do a 1d100. And I will do that one because I haven't had a chance to roll anything. 68. Uh-oh. What's our effect? Particle accelerator happens again, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong roll.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
20.
derpy.
Yeah.
D20 is. I can't mathematics and.
That is,
Oh dear.
we all age by that many months. We
Yeah,
roll
wait.
1d12.
Okay, so this effect is on an 11 or 12. It says time travel can be finicky. All kids roll a 1d12. Your age increases by that many months.
Oh my, whoa, you just rolled a 12?
So I
Oh,
guess
no,
this
no.
is
That was
where
me,
age
that was
would
me.
be important.
Okay, I was like, what?
Her birthday would be
Wait.
important.
All right, so here we go. All right, yeah, birthdays. So I would assume you don't really need to worry about it unless it's a year. Can we all say that?
Yes.
Mine's
Okay.
11 months.
So
Okay.
you probably did age up then, right?
I don't understand.
14.
Wait, I'm so
This is a
confused.
particle accelerator effect. I'm going to explain how it happens narratively shortly.
Yeah.
But basically you just aged forward by 11 months.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So you probably went up to being 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So go up an age, and you're gonna lose a max luck.
Yeah. Okay then.
That's the mechanic. I mean, there is one that reduces your age, by the way. So okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
really
you don't notice the effects yet, but that's just as something that happens. So the next thing that we're doing is the hideout. You guys are gonna arrive at the hideout. Is that correct?
Yee.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get there. What does Robot Head look like?
Iron Giant?
Yeah.
Kind of how I was
Love it.
picturing it too.
Yeah,
Just
me
kind of
too.
not quite round and
Yeah. The
Kinda.
right eye is still intact. The left eye had kind of fallen apart.
Yeah.
It's kind of tilted to its side, so one ear is closer to the ground and the nose is kind of sticking.
Okay.
It's kind of like more like a foothold than it might normally be.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, so let's do this then. You guys arrive at the hideout and things have suddenly changed. This is the 1d100 roll. 37. You guys have new decorations. You get to decide as a team what the inside has been decorated with that you guys didn't have prior.
Who was the last
think-
one there?
Well, I was gonna say, if this is okay with you guys, that Jogger's mom was getting rid of a bunch of her like old hippie stuff that she's been holding on to, like the beads and like weird tapestries and like old burnt out string lights. And so she like, I think that Sarah's been here too, actually. Like Jogger's probably brought her here, and she was like, we need to decorate this. Like, I'm gonna decorate this for you. So she like set it up to be kind of Christmas, like hippie Christmas and inside the hideout.
I don't think I've been here since then.
Yeah.
The
I don't think any of us have seen it.
The second roll is more decorations, so somebody else can do something as well.
So Mac's been working on a bunch of inventions lately. So also there's a bunch of kind of the shelves are now decorated with little pieces of it's kind of a macabre. You can tell she's kind of been experiment with art. So there's twisted metal murals and stuff with wires kind of hanging on the walls as she was kind of trying to just mend or bend shape a couple what vaguely look like little toy cars, except skeletoned out and made out of wires and stuff. Kind of around new shelving and stuff to support that as well. Yeah,
totally awesome. So then in that case, your hideout has now been upgraded. And so that those are the effects. If you guys want to upgrade the hideout, it's $100 donation. Just as a heads up to chat, again, it's on the donations options on the screen. So thank you guys for all the contributions. We're at 308, which I think is like 310 actually. It's just doing a weird calculation, I think, per cat. I'm not sure. Or it's just converting from
US to that, yeah.
Yeah. It's the conversion, but we're just a little under our $500 donation goal for the charity. So if you guys want to spread the word, that would be awesome. If not, no worries though. Okay, so you guys are at the hideout and you see a strange kind of faint light that's growing, that's coming from the three towers, the cooling towers, and you can see this very clearly from where you are. This looks ridiculous on my head. I'm just gonna go ahead and just sorry, I just saw myself and I was like, what is that? So anyway, the three cooling towers in the distance, you can see this faint green aura kind of emitting from the lights that are at the top. And right before 6 o'clock hits, Cassie, you feel that strange feeling, like you feel a little bit more tired. And that's when the effects take place. So you don't know that you've aged. It's just part of the strange occurrences.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I feel kind of woozy.
You look this much taller.
Really?
This much.
I mean,
the tiniest baby amount.
Mac
These are a little tight.
offers a piece of cake, like, yeah, you look like you could use this. She hands the cake wrapped in like a napkin.
thanks.
Yeah.
Subtle nod at birthday cake. Okay. So
Got a candle lit on it.
Just
So yeah, you guys are at the hideout, and you got a boombox there that's playing music for you guys, and some cool songs start coming up on the radio, and it's just great. Hanging out, relaxing, discussing. You see the towers in the distance there again, and that ambient green light is gone and the sirens go off. And you guys know it's the standard 6 o'clock siren drill when everything gets reset as things are going through. And what do you guys want to do here at this point?
Is a question about the actual game. At this point, are our conditions resolved?
They were. Did you get
Okay.
another condition?
No, I was just asking if that was...
Well, you
Yeah,
guys
whenever
got
we...
your condition resolved when you were in school with Mr. Funt.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know of anybody else who getting a negative condition since then, correct?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Cool.
I think we would be working out on how to try and get closer to the facility without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And exploring the hideout and going, oh, that's yours? This is yours?
yeah, right. So-
Yeah, this is all the stuff that my sister said she was going to put up. Was it bad that I brought my sister here? Wasn't people not supposed to know about this place?
Well, it's
I
not
mean-
ideal for a hideout.
I didn't know it was a hideout. I thought it was just a cool place to come hang out.
Nope.
Well, pretty sure the 5 of us are the only ones that really hang out here. I don't ever see any other people hanging out around Miss Brown, so...
I can't believe we've never all run into each other here.
Yeah, I guess we just come at different times of day.
I guess I normally come after dinner, so
I normally
Yeah.
come pretty early in the morning, like before school, so...
Yeah, I'm here right after school. We hang out till dark and I have to go home.
Every
Makes sense.
time sun goes
Yep.
down, we gotta go.
well, so I have these, and I think this is when he like pulls out his like box of junk that's kind of been hidden like under some stuff, and he starts like handing out flashlights.
Oh,
And- Yeah, and he's like, I mean, I've got like extra batteries and stuff like that. So if we do stay out like a little after dark, and you know, hopefully nobody's parents will notice because they're all busy probably eating and drinking. Hopefully we can stay out a little bit late, but I think we should go check it out.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt kind of looks surprised at Theo that he agreed as well. Like, all right.
So how close do we want to get?
Well, I suppose that depends on what we figure out.
I mean, I feel like we can't figure out much if we don't get pretty close.
Exactly.
Is it protected? And Meta, would we know that it's protected?
You know that all DARPA facilities are heavily guarded and restricted. You also know that there are people who know how to get past these lines of defenses. However, most of them never come back to the city, so...
Yeah.
I think that we could. There has to be some like not as guarded part, right, to sneak into.
There are definitely some areas of vulnerability, yeah.
I think we probably could find one here in the yard. One
Like a way to get in.
yeah.
Like maybe
Wait.
a tunnel or something.
Yeah, maybe way in the back. We haven't been through the entire yard, so maybe.
How about...
Wonder if we ask Miss Brown. I wonder if she would tell us. I mean, we can't just come out and tell it. I don't think she'd let us, but she might know.
Maybe.
We could ask her if there's any place that we shouldn't go.
Ooh, hypothetically.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I mean,
Uh,
Miss Brown's smart, but like, she comes out of a book. I don't know. We might be able to bamboozle her.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to get like a lot closer, and I don't know. I don't really want to tell an adult what we're doing,
eh.
because like if she called our parents, it's all over.
I highly doubt she would contact anybody's parents, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, don't worry.
Brown
My
wouldn't
dad's
do
out of
that.
town anyway.
So, but I'm saying if she thinks it's dangerous, she's gonna have to pick over our safety or being uncool for a second.
Yeah.
Do you think she'd keep our secret if she thought we were in danger? I mean, you guys have heard the rumors about the towers.
True.
Hmm.
Hey, Meta.
But that's why we're asking why we don't want to go to that area.
Yeah, we just want to know where to stay out of.
I just think y'all, that sounds super suspicious, right? Have you guys ever done any bad stuff before? You generally don't ask people what you shouldn't do.
Of course. Yeah.
Duh,
I've stayed at the dark before. Yeah.
Yeah. Mac knocks over
I'm sure.
a thing off the shelf. So bad.
That was
I
your
could've
stuff,
immediately
though.
picked it up.
Oh, man.
Well, what do you think we should do?
I think we should just go for it.
So we need to find some way into there without knowing anything, really.
What are the odds we would have a map in here, you guys think? That might help.
A map?
Yeah.
Of like the different
Like-
locations?
Yeah, like if we had like a town map, would it kind of show where the towers are, just so the kids have like a map to look at as well?
I mean, you guys know where the towers are.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to get a ride there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
So there's that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the cooling towers, if you look up, it's outside of the city.
Wait, so we can't like ride bikes or something there?
Not unless you plan on riding.
Like all night?
It would be.
Oh.
It looks like it's.
Can you ping
Like-
it?
That's almost
It's literally near Lake Mead.
8 kilometers, it looks like.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
You guys are
we would
south.
have to get a ride.
Yeah, like Boulder City is south of the cooling towers. You can see it, but it's far.
Oh.
Like it's right by the water.
Okay.
Yeah, so I doubt there'd be like an underground tunnel that would take us there from
All the
here.
way.
Also, we would have to be walking. So I think Jogger would say, listen, I can maybe snag a ride from Sarah. She's pretty cool. I don't know how close she'd be willing to take us, but maybe if we could like come up with another reason to be going closer to the cooling towers, she'd be willing to drop us off.
Maybe if we told her that we were going to
Do a history project.
at like Hemingway Park or something, like around that area, that'd be close enough for us to get there probably.
I mean, yeah, I think.
Or the lodge. There's also.
Or the lodge.
Okay. Well, how about this? We'll say that we're trying to get closer. We'll tell a partial truth, which is always pretty believable, that we're trying to get closer to the cooling towers for a history project, and we're all working on together. And she'll get us close enough, and then we can figure it out from there. We can ditch Sarah somehow.
Sure.
Yeah. You would know best how to ditch your own sister. So. Yeah.
She's pretty sneaky. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get there.
Would you be able to take Ripley with us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
We've never been allowed to have a dog, so like Sarah's gonna eat Ripley up.
You hear that, bud? You're in. On the head.
All right.
Okay. Well, before we go, we need supplies, and Ripley starts filling it with like tools and stuff that she can find. I'm sure there's like wire cutters and stuff around. And starts putting them in Ripley's little backpacks, little dog backpacks.
Awesome.
I should go see if I can get Sarah to give us a ride. I don't think she's doing anything tonight, but she has a boyfriend, so I guess we'll see.
Fair enough.
Parents aren't home, boyfriend's over.
We're not going to follow you, essentially. You're just going to follow you.
I mean, you guys can come if you want. Maybe she'll be like more pressured to say yes if I have people with me.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys are leaving the scrapyard and going over to Channing's house. And
Yep.
that is where we arrive.
Yeah, I think I think he just kind of bursts in the front door and is like, Sarah, where are you at?
She's up in her room, and you can hear music playing.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
This isn't good. Okay, here we go. He's stomping up the stairs very loudly. I don't think this is the first time this has happened.
No.
So he's making a
Mecca.
lot of noise. He's like, you guys just wait down here. I'm going to go up and get her.
Mac's gonna turn to Cassie and do like the makeout.
And I think he stomps
was
up the
uncomfortable.
stairs and he's like banging on the stairwell as he's like in
Uh-huh.
time with his steps, like he's making a lot of noise. And then he gets up to her room and bangs on the door really loud and is like, Sarah,
You hear like the music.
what
like,
are you
crank
doing?
down. What? Oh, nothing.
Is there anyone in there with you?
No. Yeah. No. No. I'll be out in a minute. Hold on.
He just got just waiting.
She like barely opens the door and like slips out and like shuts it behind her. What's up?
So no one's in there, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure. So me and my friends who are downstairs, we kind of need a ride and it's a little bit out of the way. You can bring whatever his face is with you if you want.
Tommy.
But
His name is Tommy.
okay, you can bring Tommy with you. But if you could give us a ride, that'd be really cool.
As long as you don't tell mom and dad, and then we're cool.
It'd be
Right.
really cool.
Do I ever tell mom and dad about the millions of times Tommy has been here?
No, I'm just saying, today. can
Well, I
be one of
won't
those
tell
days.
him today if you can give us a ride.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be right downstairs.
Right. Okay. He like turns and like jogs down the stairs.
That teen angst.
So she's gonna give us a ride.
Nice.
Awesome.
No one was up there, so that's a good thing.
No one was up there except for Sarah and her friend Tommy.
Gag.
Okay, so moments later, like a whole minute goes by, and then she's still not down. And
Sarah!
What music are they playing up there?
They were playing. Oh yeah,
Living
wait.
on a prayer.
Yeah. There you go. There was like Madonna or something. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Material Girl.
Yeah, like Madonna was
So
on in the background. It was great. Or I want to say this other song, but I'm not going to. But
Say it,
it was really
like
funny.
a virgin.
Oh my god.
I said it so you didn't have to.
Okay, good. So the first person that actually comes downstairs is Tommy, and he's like, what kind of guy would your sister date?
Punk rock.
I was thinking that too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like the rocker motorcycle style kind of jacket on, all leather.
Nice jacket, Tommy.
Thanks.
And he's like wearing. Is he wearing like a band T-shirt or something?
Probably. I'm trying to think of what band I want to pick for him.
Poison, maybe, or something. I don't know.
It feels too streamlined for Tommy.
Yeah, it might be too
Yeah.
streamlined. I'm not sure.
I mean, I can't think of anything like really obscure off the top of my head. That's for like this time.
Slayer.
Maybe. We might as well. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Ramones.
Van Halen.
Yeah, Van Halen. Let's do that one.
Ooh, Van Halen, good.
Let's go with Van Halen. Okay, so
Well, I
yeah,
can't-
he's got a Van Halen shirt on. He's got a pierced ear, just one side, the right side, whichever one is the correct side. I don't know if there's a correct side for these times. And then yeah, he's just kind of like leaning against the wall with his arms crossed, just kind of like waiting. And then your sister comes down about a few minutes. No, not a few minutes. She probably comes down about a minute after, and she's like, "Okay, let's go."
All right, shotgun. I don't know if that's a thing yet, but I'm doing it.
Sure, let's have it be a thing. Okay, how?
Eyeing Tommy like you're sitting in the back, buddy.
Okay. Are we taking everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Well, somebody's gonna have to sit in laps, because
Mm,
Okay, well,
I mean, with the dog too.
Yeah, well, the dog can sit in someone's lap, and then I don't know, Mac, you can sit on Theo's lap. You guys are close, right? Okay, grow up. Just
Grow up, you grow up.
you guys are friends. Just do it. It's fine.
Gag me with a
Seriously.
spoon.
Yeah, Cassie's like, I've got the dog.
All right, so you guys figure out a way. You pile in. The drive takes 10 maybe minutes. It's actually pretty scarce on the road right now at this point. Either everybody's already arrived at all the Christmas parties, or they haven't left yet. So, yeah, you guys get there. So where am I dropping you off exactly?
Oh, guys, where did you want to go again?
The
Hoover Dam.
lodge. Yeah, the very historic Hoover Dam Lodge.
Uh-huh. Right.
It's very historic.
Very historic.
Okay, whatever.
We're doing a history project.
Yeah.
Not that it's any of your
totally.
business.
Totally. Like, I honestly don't care. Just do not do something that's going to get you or mostly me into trouble.
Okay, well, can we meet you back here in like, I don't know, 3 hours?
Sure, yeah, I guess. We can find something to do.
And if I'm late, you better not leave without me.
Okay. We'll just stay here forever then, I guess.
I'm sure you guys can find something to do.
So, like, at what point do I call the cops? Basically, is what I want to know.
Never. Never a clock.
So, like, tomorrow, if you're still not back, I can't call the cops.
Okay, fine. If the sun comes up and we're still not back, you can call the cops.
Great. Okay. So you guys get out once you've made it to the Hoover Dam Lodge. The lodge has actually been very nicely decorated for Christmas time.
Beautiful.
Which is strange because there's like lights that are just draped all over cacti, just all over the landscape, which is like, seriously, you went through the effort of doing this. How are you going to get those lights off? I mean, seriously. So anyway, yeah, you guys are there at the lodge. What is the primary thing that you guys want to do here?
Sneak around back probably so we can go toward the cooling towers.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do sneak rolls for me, all you guys.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Just
I would like
wondering
to-
here.
I would like to automatically succeed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Are you guys gonna automatically succeed? Use your only auto success?
Oh.
I am.
Yeah, I only have like one sneak, so I'm gonna use my auto success also.
Yeah, I have 0 sneak, so that's why I'm.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too. I play body 3.
Okay.
One sneak.
Yeah, I'll do the same because I have
Yeah.
a negative one of my
I mean,
first body roll plus the sneak, and it's going to just cancel out.
I do have 4 body and 1 sneak, but I still don't wanna. This is pretty serious. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use my auto success also.
Fair enough.
Woo!
Okay, so everybody's succeeding. Great, that's fantastic. I'm looking up something real quick. Okay, so there is. Cool. So you guys are primarily focusing on what area to get in?
I would say away from the road. So like this back part down here somewhere.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to be one of the main entrances in.
Okay.
But it's also like fairly close to us.
Yeah, so you see that the 3 dots that are in that next to the word cooling towers,
Yes.
those are the 3 towers.
Right.
Yeah, so you guys can
That's why I'm kind of thinking over here would be a good spot to go in.
Okay, cool. So you get to like the perimeter and you notice that maybe it's because of the holidays they kind of laxed a little bit on security to your luck. And so as you kind of get up to this area, you see that there's been a break in one of the chain links that you could try to make use of.
Awesome. All right, guys, it looks like there's like kind of a break in here. We should really quickly, like, just, is everybody okay with what's happening right now?
Max gonna take a deep breath and pat the dog on the head, who looks terrified. I'm sure he's not wagging his tail, just unhappy. And yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do anything that's super gnarly like this, so.
Theo?
Sure.
And y'all, you guys swear that you're not going to tell anyone that we came here together. Like, okay,
I would be in trouble.
The thing is, somebody could get caught, right? So if one of us gets caught, you can't rat on the others.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
Pinky promise, and she sticks out her pinky promise.
We don't need to do that.
I already.
Well, what's the most promisey you can get? But have it your way.
We understand that. We get the gesture, I think.
Like spit in the hand, maybe? Is that more your speed? Like,
Oh, spit in his hand.
yeah, the ultimate promise.
Just a classic. I promise is more my speed.
Do it yourself, I guess.
Spit in your own hand and spit in your own
I
hand.
promise.
Like that together. Okay.
Yeah, let's be blood brothers. That sounds like the answer. Yeah, and I think he's gonna start to like pry apart unhook the chain links or whatever he has got to do to break into the fence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're probably gonna want to make use of any tools that you guys might have.
I've got a flashlight.
Flashlight is
yeah.
good.
Matching socks.
Matching socks.
Like all the guys. My calculator watch.
I'm thinking we might want to do some kind of a tinker here.
Yeah.
Someone who's good at that. Come on.
All right. Yeah. So
Show us what you're made of.
So I guess I'll go up.
You've got a dog with all your tools on it.
I do. It does give me a plus to tinkering. So yeah, Mac's gonna go
You're gonna
up.
roll your iconic item.
I'm gonna
Yay.
roll my iconic item. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Do it.
Boop. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah.
Good job, Ripley.
Two
Job.
successes. I know I know the dice roller's off. I can't fix it because it's using a mask right now. So yeah. Okay. So with two successes, yeah, you get through the chain link without issue at all. You guys are able to pull it back enough to let all of you through. Luckily, nobody's like really tall or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about like clipping too many of the links.
Yeah.
And you guys crawl through underneath. Ripley follows suit, and now you are within the perimeter of the cooling towers.
Oh no.
And the area is pretty scarce. There's like really nothing. There's like no foliage really around. This is definitely very industrial feeling as far as the landscape goes. Like manufacturing kind of. The cooling towers being there. There's no attempt to make things look very pretty or anything like that. That's to be said about pretty much most of the area. The upside with the terrain is that it's not all flat. There's mountainous areas all around. So that's probably what makes it look actually nice.
About what time is it? Like twilight or getting dark?
It's probably about 7 p.m., 8 p.m. now. In December, it's pretty dark.
Okay.
So
I think we should use our flashlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flipped mine on.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are walking, and even though you guys got into the area pretty quick, it's quite a walk to get to the towers. And as you guys are going, I'm gonna see. Let's see. If anybody wants to be observing the area, if it's all of you, you guys can make a comprehend.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that would be a good idea.
Holy mother of God.
Wow.
Wow, 4? Jeez.
My glasses.
Oh, wow. Even my bad comprehend. I did 2 successes.
Mac has no idea what's going on.
You're like
screwing
yeah, you're
You
like
sweet
petting
angel,
Ripley.
we got you.
I'm looking around for any trouble. Like, it can't be any trouble.
Yeah,
It can't be any
Ripley
trouble.
has successes. We just don't see those.
Yeah, Theo, you are the first to instantaneously notice there is somebody approaching the towers as well.
Turn the flashlights off. Turn the flashlights off. Turn off. Someone there.
Huh? What?
Off.
Huh?
Turning it off.
Off.
I back and turn off my flashlight.
Stop saying that so loudly.
Sorry. What?
Turn off the light quietly.
I can generally point out to where they are. I assume, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what you're seeing. I just wanted you to. That was great. That was perfect. Okay. So yeah, you point in the direction, and Mac, you're having trouble seeing in the dark without the flashlight, so you're not able to really make out what's going on exactly. So they have to explain it to you, which you guys don't have to repeat what I'm going to tell you, but they'll explain it to you essentially. It's a man. He looks really, really similar to the janitor that's from the school. And he is walking towards the towers, and he's got some kind of like, it's not really like it's not a red wagon. It's not like, it doesn't look like a toy wagon. It's like some kind of, almost like a wheelbarrow wagon kind of thing. And there's something inside of it. Theo, you're the only one who can really make out what it is, but it appears to be explosives.
Ooh.
I can see the chemical names on there probably.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no.
What?
It looks like that's farty with sorry. I broke myself. Sorry.
I know, it's too funny. That was really funny.
Oh man.
Party explosives.
We all are actually 13 years old.
It looks like he has explosives. Why is he here? What?
Explosives.
Yeah, it's the chemical names. It's I'll list off a few like.
Yeah. Sorry,
Think
I'm
up
not
to
a
your
chemist,
table.
so I'm not even going to begin to start telling you guys all about
Okay, great. So should we go or should we stop him or
I mean,
tell
why would he
someone
be bringing explosives to the cooling towers? Like, that's really...
to blow one up, I guess?
But what's gonna happen when he blows one up? Also, where? Like, that's...
It's okay. No, you don't need to see. It's fine. Okay, so should we go like sneak up on him and like stop him? Maybe we could steal the explosives from him.
What are we gonna do with explosives?
We could just take him to the cops. I don't know.
Yeah, but then...
He knows
I
who
mean,
we
if
are.
we tell the cops where we found it, we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble.
Okay, well maybe we could say we found it just outside the fence. Like somebody left it.
But
I
then
mean,
he-
guy, I think this history project explanation is gonna really cover us.
You sister well, right? We're here for a project.
We
project.
came up to the fence for the project. Listen, if you guys want to turn around and go back, that's fine. I want to find out what he's doing.
I mean, me too. I just don't know what to do about it.
I think we should steal him. I mean, obviously explosives can't be a good thing.
Would I know if there's really any chance they could accidentally go off?
It's unlikely, unless, well, you're not sure about the chemical expertise of the janitor, so.
Also, is there any type of like radiation like from the inside of the towers? Or anything
I don't
like that?
think so. That I did not read anything that there was an indication of that.
Okay.
At least not above ground. So.
Yeah, a lot of the
Yeah, I don't know where he's bringing them.
I don't know, but I don't like this. It was the fight in the cafeteria with that kid, and now this. He's up to something.
yeah.
Definitely.
And oh boy, she kind of shakes her hands out. Guys, we gotta do something. It's bad. I'm sure. Nothing adds up.
Has he seen your dog? Has he seen Ripley before?
No.
Ripley can make noise, and then we could take the stuff.
What if he blows up my dog?
You'd have to
No,
blow. I mean, if he blows up your dog, we're all dead.
Oh, that's an even worse scenario. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. No, we can just.
That's a lot of trouble.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be mad.
Ripley, Max, kind of confusing my characters, is gonna pull out that thing she was working on. Like, what if we use this? We could use this to distract instead of a living being? Throw it or something? I don't know. Jocker, don't you have a good arm? Aren't you on the softball team?
Okay. No.
No?
I'm not on the softball team. My nickname's Jogger. not pitcher.
Well, of course it's not pitcher. That'd be a dumb nickname.
I'm on the track team. So no, I don't have that strong of an arm. But I am pretty fast. So I could maybe run this up there and then sneak away. I promise you, guaranteed, there's no way he could catch me. Absolutely zero chance that he could catch me.
Should we hide then while you do this?
Behind the dirt mounds? Yes?
Yeah.
Sure. Go for it.
He can't tell if you're sarcastic or not. He's like,
Yeah. Behind the dirt mounds, go for it. I'm sure that'll work out for you.
Okay. Well, while he's distracted and we grab should we just grab the wheelbarrow? Or because I don't think we can carry all those explosives by just
grab the wheel. Okay, guys.
I mean, I'm pretty strong for, a 13-year-old girl. I can probably get the wheelbarrow.
Could we identify that's a bad one? That's the bad one. We can take it, so we don't take the entire wheelbarrow, or would it be more those are just bad together? We should just take all of it. Would I know anything like that? I'm really stretching it with there, but.
I mean, you'd need to be really good at chemistry to know the difference between all those.
If I was a bookworm, I'd push for it. But...
Guys, I'll distract him long enough for you guys to take the whole wheelbarrow. You just got to book it, and then you've got to wait for me. Obviously you can't leave without me because Sarah's my sister, but...
Well, okay.
Is this a good plan? Do we want to do this, or do we want to just turn around and pretend like we never saw anything?
I think
Where would we go?
I think people would probably get hurt if, we let him go through with whatever he's doing. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to run up with your robot.
His name's Jasper.
Are you okay with losing this forever?
No.
It has a name.
But for the greater team.
Right now, it's okay.
Yeah. She kisses him.
I'll get him back if I can, but
I hate to break it to you kids, but as you were discussing the plan, he has made his way inside.
Okay.
Mac looks sort of relieved and puts Jasper back in.
However, if you guys want to make a
investigate. Can I make a roll to see if I can get to the door before it swings shut?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Move?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my sneakers.
Okay. Well, yeah, you are wearing them, so I guess that's good.
Yeah. One success.
Cool.
Yeah, so you could definitely sprint to make it to the door before
I think we would hear, because it's so quiet, we would hear the door
yeah, you would definitely hear the initial the lock movement, the metal against metal kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it's mid conversation, we're all deciding what to do, and then Jogger just sprints off, hears the sound. Yeah.
Roadrunner style, it's just dust behind.
He real here.
Either moving in a circle motion.
And just like slowly very carefully slips his hand into the door where it's like about to slam and catches it barely with his hand.
Yeah, so you guys all see this. Do you want to do an investigate roll for me? You can as well, Jugger, since you've gotten there.
I got a success.
One success. Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my fuzzy dice to add on to this.
Cool.
I will save the one.
Shoot.
Wow. Okay.
Oh wait, I should have had another +1 to that because of my flashlight.
Right, in theme song, I should have a plus 2d6 to that. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Just roll the extra dice, essentially.
Dang.
Wow.
No, nothing.
Wow, this system.
The system's like, yeah, you guys were rolling great before, but not anymore.
Shoot.
Damn.
So close.
Oh,
Well, we got
man.
one. That's all that matters.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. As you guys are observing this, Cassie, you're Casey. God damn it! I keep
Cassie.
I was right. Damn it.
Yes.
Ugh. I don't know.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm killing myself. Okay.
If it helps, think of the name Cassandra.
Yeah.
So-
Cassandra.
Cassie, got it. Okay. So you see Jogger run off, and Mac and Theo are looking at each other like, do we follow kind of deal? And then you're like, there's a robot over there.
A robot?
But it's not moving. It's
Is
just
it?
standing there. It's like almost like it was moving and it's no longer. It's been disabled. Like right by where the door is. And Jogger didn't see it initially because he was focused on like,
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, like to the door, but it's right by the door.
A robot.
Robot is totally normal for you guys, by the way. Just a reminder. Like
I know, but it's just like just standing there
yeah,
outside the door.
you would imagine it should be patrolling, but it seems like it's been disabled.
Oh, it's been disabled. Okay. I don't know. Do you like Mac? You Mac and Theo? You guys probably know more about robots than I do.
Yeah.
You guys can approach to where Jogger is now if you want.
Yeah.
Mac's gonna turn to Theo and be like, "Hey, what do you think we can do? Do you think you can rewire this guy?"
We definitely could. If I got to the electronics, we could definitely get some stuff going. Yeah.
With both successful program and tanker rolls, you guys could utilize this robot for your own means.
All right. Mac's gonna pull out a screwdriver. Let's do this.
Yeah. So I think you do tinker. I would do programming, obviously.
Yeah.
The universal hacking weapon. A screwdriver.
A screwdriver. All right. Can I use Ripley in this situation for my +2?
Are you? Yeah, you're getting. This is a tinker.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the tinkering part, and he's
Yep.
gonna do the program.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Oh, and pocket protector +2 to mind. I don't know. Did I add that? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool.
This is not a mind roll.
Oh. Okay.
This is
I get
a
what it is.
tinker
Tech
tech
roll.
roll. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got
Yeah.
confused with the new item tech. All right. Boop. Mother expletive.
Out of 10.
That's
You
so
rolled
great.
10 dice.
You
and
can use luck to re-roll the whole thing if you'd like.
Can I? Oh my god! If
Try
now's the
again.
time. Okay, so 1 luck point.
Yeah. All right. So you can definitely get everything open with all the wires ready to go, but you need Theo to be able to reprogram it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to use something like my calculator watch for this at all. I don't think. Could I?
What's the bonus for it?
I normally had it as calculator because a calculator watch, but do you think? I think it's kind of pushing me actually. I want to so bad.
Let me see. To calculate, not so much.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you do a straight calculate roll, and then if you get a success, you can apply that because you're gonna need 2 successes to get this robot fully programmed for you guys.
So I'm doing the program roll though, right?
You're gonna do the program roll.
Okay. All right, let me do that first, I guess.
Okay, so you can now use. Basically, you get into the system and you're like, I need to do some calculations, and then you go to your watch. So if you get a success, then you will successfully fully reprogram. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Not only do you reprogram all the main utilities, you notice something strange about the programming itself. And when you go to reboot the system, it takes like a good 30 seconds. You see, like, you hear the greetings.
What do we want it to do? I didn't think about this. What do we want it to do?
Should we name it first? It's important.
What about Robert?
Robert, okay, yeah.
Robert.
Right.
Because it's basically the same as robot.
Yeah.
Robert's
Roberto.
robot.
Roberto.
I
There
am
you go.
robot. I am robot Robert. How can I be of service?
Rob.
Rob.
Um,
I do not know what this means.
Rob, that's your name.
My name is Rob. I am a robot.
Do we want it to be like a watchdog guy thing for us? Like a sentry, if he sees something, can make noise and we'll know.
Rob, I've got a question for you. How much can you tell about what's going on inside here?
This is the cooling towers for the main reactor.
Can you see what's going on in there?
I am sorry, I cannot see through walls. Would you like me to go inside?
Yes.
No.
Huh? No?
Rob isn't sneaky.
But we could do what we wanted as the big robot went in there.
I know, but I think Robert should be our like 911 last resort, keeping a watch.
But Robert
So-
also might know where to go. I
Well,
don't have a map of this place.
Why don't you ask him?
Hey, Rob.
Hello.
Hello. Do you know how to get around this place? Like, do you know the area inside the building? If we wanted
I'm
to
sorry,
go.
I don't understand your question.
Do you have a map of
You have a map?
inside?
I have a map that you may use.
Can we have
Thank you.
it? Yeah.
Please access the console for the map. And his chest transitions from like what looks like metal to like this LED type screen.
Oh, that's okay. All right. So here's what I propose.
Yeah.
Let's leave Ripley here for now as our literal guard dog. She looks to
Okay.
Ripley, who looks terrified and not at all like a guard dog. And this robot has the map, so if we need to get somewhere, like if I was taking bombs to this tower, where would I go first? And she looks to the map. Looks to Rob. Where would you go? With is there somewhere like in the map that looks a reactor or something?
Is there a main reactor that we can see? Like, does this map have labels?
The map does have some generic labeling on there. It does have the information about the main reactor. It does not have any disclosure for where personnel can enter. As far as like deep, there is obviously a security clearance type of thing that the robot has not been given access to. Even with the reprogramming, he can't get into like
What he didn't have access to before.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a generic, here is the main reactor. You are at the south entrance into the cooling tower 1, and then it says cooling tower 2, etc., that kind of thing. Map, like if you try to look for more detailed information within each of the towers, you can see that there's many levels, not all of which have been mapped out, but there's like 20 levels of each cooling tower above ground and then several more below. And there's like stair indicators, like where the stairs go to where like to get up. And then don't forget that the cooling tower is just like, it's not like a building in the way of like there's multiple spaces to go into. It's very open, if that makes any sense at all.
I like to think this whole time Joggers has got his foot in the door, like holding it open. So we're having this conversation with Rob.
Okay.
Is there any way, like, so Ada's here, try to get into his program and see if, because he might be blocked, but unblock it for him to tell us more information? Like, since he was put blocks on him from his controls. Is there anything I can get into that, or would that like just break him?
No, I mean, it's not that he's blocked. He literally was never given the information to begin with.
Oh, okay, so I was
He's
thinking
not
more
like
like
hooked into like
connected.
a network, so to speak. Like it's
Gotcha.
just like
Okay.
they've downloaded information to like the minimal operating system kind of deal. It's not
Gotcha,
but
okay.
it's not connected to the internet. If that makes any sense. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
If you found a way to connect him to the online network for DARPA, you might be able to access more information. But again, that's like you'd have to find a console that you can do that at, etc.
Right. Okay.
And you guys all have, we have 5+1s. Perk had to specifically designate who gets what, so each of you gets a 1+1, and then we'll figure out where the 5th one goes based on what you guys decide if we need it, kind of deal.
Okay, just we'll say when the next important role comes up.
Yep.
Like another tinker role like that.
Like running away from Farty, probably. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
I mean, I can do that, but you guys probably need it. Yeah, I think Jogger would just look at the group and say, well, I mean, it doesn't look like Rob can help us too much once we get inside, but Rob can definitely stay here and like alert the cops if something goes wrong.
Emergency protocols activated.
Not now.
Please confirm aborting of emergency protocols.
Confirm.
Voting.
Abort.
Hey, Rob, can you
Abort
give me a lowdown on what emergency protocol involves?
What is a lowdown?
Can you tell me what emergency protocols entail?
Emergency protocol. In the event of cataclysmic failure of cooling towers, main reactor shutdown. Alert
Cool.
authorities.
Awesome. That's what we need.
Okay.
So alert the protocol again, or whatever it was that you said before. Emergency
Activate
protocol.
Emergency protocols.
Right.
When we say to, not now, not
No,
now.
they need to be on because that way if cataclysmic failure starts, he'll call the cops.
Does this mean you're going
He's
to call
not calling the
cops
cops.
now?
He's not calling the cops now. He's calling it when everything shuts down.
For the one that didn't want
If
to
it
tell
does.
anybody, you're sure quick to try and tell everybody.
Should I just not?
You're right. Stand by, please.
Standing by.
Stand by, Rob.
I am standing. My name is Rob.
Good job, Rob. Proud of you. Proud of you, my son.
Dobby has been given sock.
Do you guys want to go in?
Yeah, we should probably
As you're
head
standing
in.
by the door, still with your foot inside.
Yeah, I've got my foot in the door.
Okay.
Okay, great. You guys going in. Are you guys attempting another sneak roll, or are you just walking in?
Probably
Sneak.
Sneak would be.
Okay.
I'm going to use one of my dice.
So, Meta, on this one, since the Lego's on the floor, this is the first body dice I've had.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is counteract my matching socks, which is a
I
body roll.
failed.
Okay, that's fine.
My sneak.
Okay,
Yep. Same.
cool. I love it. I love it.
I got 2 successes.
Okay,
Oh boy.
this is exciting. Yeah. So Jogger's the first one in, quiet as a mouse. Don't even hear the footsteps on the metal flooring. But as soon as everyone else piles in, Jogger, it's just you can
I
hear
trip over
the
the door.
like scratching, and like Ripley's claws are hitting the bottom of the floor, and
Might I also add that I have my little like acoustic guitar on my back? Because I guess I'm an idiot.
I couldn't leave it behind.
So yeah, you guys made a lot of noise getting in, but nobody seems to respond. but you cannot see anywhere that Alan has gone. Mr. Allen.
Can we investigate to see if we can figure out where it's most likely that he would have gone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys add any pluses if you have them.
Never mind.
I'm going to, don't forget to use your flashlight if you have it, guys.
How do you do that?
Just roll a
Just
1d6 as well. Or click it, yeah.
Shoot.
No, wait, what?
When you click the flashlight,
I added it to my
it
items.
It
with a
automatically
plus
adds
one.
it, yeah.
I
Max got
I
this.
still failed.
Somebody got
Oh,
OCD. Thank you for the $5.73 donation to even out. A claw machine token for Theo, please.
Oh, roll it.
Roll in a 1d50. Let's see what you get. Thank you for the donation. You guys are fantastic.
Let's try our lot.
I mean, technically it's not even. But
Oh, shoot. Viewmaster. Get a clear answer to
This
Get
is
a
a really
clear
good one.
answer to the question in a picture.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is very strange. Before you had gotten inside, you actually did find a Viewmaster. You guys know what a Viewmaster is?
Yeah.
It's like this like red it looks like oversized weird binoculars, but they're like a picture slideshow on the like
And it's got the round thing
Yeah.
in it and it clicks through the pictures.
Yeah. So you find a Viewmaster, Theo, and you can ask me any question about the investigation, and I have to give you a straight answer, but it's going to be in the form of a descriptive picture.
So I look through it, and I guess kind of a picture of where he might be going with this.
So your question specifically is
Where is Farty going?
Okay. Where is Farty going? Okay. So you look in this and you're going through and you see a picture of the cooling towers. The first picture you see is the cooling towers. And it shows you the one that you actually just walked into, which is the one it's focused on that one. The other ones are kind of blurry. You go to the next picture and you see a stairwell that goes down and is going and spiraling downstairs into what looks like a basement. And you click the next picture. And the next picture shows you a man standing near some kind of pipes, maybe piping that goes between the cooling towers or into the reactor. And then the next picture is almost like completely white where an explosion appears to have gone off.
Okay.
These pipes look dangerous. Maybe he went there? Like, it looks like, and I try to point to the stairs I think look like the picture. Over here, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Mac also got successes, so she probably knows too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so in the investigate success for that, you, Mac, you can kind of corroborate that. You feel like the scuff marks that were left behind from the sand and the dirt that he had trailed in go to the same stairwell that Theo had pointed out.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, guys.
Okay.
The pipes on this thing, they had some like flammable signs on them, so if he's gonna blow something out, that's probably where he would do it.
If you guys want to do comprehend.
Yeah.
I do. I'm gonna use my Rubik's Cube for that.
2, 2, 1. We're doing it. 0.
No! The worst.
Mac is like, flammable pipes? Why does anybody want to mess with flammable pipes? Like, the thing is just not connecting for some reason.
Yes.
I'm sure glad I got that. Since I'm part of it.
The rest of you guys do have a moment of clarity, and it's even though you are not chemists or scientists, if it is where Theo had described if this individual were to set off an explosion in this cooling tower near those pipes specifically, the effect would ripple into the other towers and subsequently the main reactor itself. And it seems like they're trying to potentially, since you guys had so many good successes on that, it could potentially negate the emergency protocol shutdown.
Yeah.
It would be like in Star Wars when Luke fired the shot. It would just reaction and just it wouldn't be good, guys. Okay, Mac, does that make more sense?
I never.
Do you get it now?
I never saw Star Wars.
We are fixing that later. I think we have VHS somewhere.
Okay.
It's heavy.
Thanks.
So that is the information that you guys kind of put together, drawing conclusions on all of that.
All right.
Where are we
Stop
going?
him.
Oh yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah, we need to go.
We gotta hurry.
Yeah.
It's not long till this guy blows this place up.
Yeah. And then everybody dies.
All of us.
So let's go.
So let's
Yeah,
go.
literally,
quick.
like a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's the worst way for me to say that, but I had to. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna go and down the stairs. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay. And what's the walking order after that?
I'll go after.
Okay. And
I guess I'll go.
Yeah,
I'll go
Ripley
last.
will be. Oh, you're gonna go last? I would figure with the dog, but no.
Oh no, that makes more sense. I'll go after and then.
That's
Mac.
probably good because Mac doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She has no
Poor
idea.
Mac. She's too happy with things that she's like.
She's just-
"Eh."
She's pumped that she got to program. She did
Yeah.
a robot thing, so
Yeah.
that's all I need.
All right. So
Keep living the high.
that's totally fine. Let's go ahead. Everybody make move checks for me.
I'm gonna use my sneakers.
I'm out of
Oh.
wall.
Oh,
This is why I played D&D with golf rules.
2 of 3, I got.
Amazing. Okay. This is fantastic. I love this
Oh,
rolling
boy.
system.
All those.
No!
Oh, you got a
0
flat
successes
tire.
out of 10 dice?
You got a
You
flat
have luck.
tire.
You have luck and stuff you can re-roll it with, or push yourself.
Sneakers.
That's true. If you guys want to re-roll, you have whatever luck point. If you have luck points left.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my luck point, my 1 luck point.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Here we go. I better get something. 3 successes. There we go. Way better.
Definitely-
More
definitely
hilarious if
better,
you still didn't do something.
Because the moment that you start walking down the stairs, the stairwell, the metal starts to kind of like, it's almost like something has gotten loose. Maybe it was from the earthquake earlier, you're not really sure. But as you take a step, just before you fully transfer all your weight, that stairwell, that section of the stairwell falls down and makes massive clanging noises against the cement and the others and the other metal that it's going down as it's going down to the bottom.
Oh man.
What does it mean to not succeed on that?
So for you, you accidentally bump into the person in front of you. Ripley is like, "What are you doing?" And luckily for how many successes did?
We had
Cassie had 1 success.
1 success. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So you get the 1 success. You like manage to barely stop yourself as like you get like you kind of jerk forward a little bit. And wait, are you not in the back or are you? I just
Me?
realized that. No, Mac.
She's second to last.
Okay, that's what I was just making sure I
Yeah.
didn't mess it up. Yeah. So you bump Cassie and then like. Cassie,
I grabbed the
Yes.
hand, like the railing really fast before
Yeah.
like a fall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so and then like you barely like you brush up on the edge, like you're shoulder to shoulder with Jocker, who's like like barely seeing like to stop himself. So yeah, you guys are okay. However, you now have a sizable gap between stairwell sections now. So
I think Jogger just kind of, because he went first, so he kind of turns around and like looks back up at the rest of them and is like, I'll go first and I'll let you guys know if it's clear to come down. And if you're at the back, then you can turn around and you can run back faster.
Okay.
This is a good thing. This is a
Okay.
good thing.
Okay, yeah.
Are you jumping across?
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, no. I think this is okay.
What are you gonna do then?
Keep going.
I mean, you got a gap between you and the next staircase is why, like, I would say
Like stairs and whiskers.
I mean, okay,
5 flights maybe.
but there's nobody down here, right?
no,
like
I
that we
mean,
can see.
nobody reacted or anything. I'm saying, like, how are you getting across? Are you jumping? Right, like between so the towers are circular, right? So imagine the staircase is on the edge.
But like, where does it look like the person? Because we were following someone.
Yeah, but you don't see the person.
Yeah, he's still going down. Like
Yeah.
I think he's going all the way down, like the stairs. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't reached the bottom, obviously, so.
Yeah.
we kind of just started descending the staircase, and
But if he came the same way as us, there must be a way across.
But it
Yeah,
just
he-
fell right when you were about to step on it.
Oh, right,
Yeah, so
right, right.
He
Okay.
already went down the stairs, and then like as we were going down the stairs, it broke.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I would like to, maybe I could try a move, to jump.
Okay.
I'm going to use my +1 that I still have left over from a dice.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. I don't know if this is going to do the right thing. We'll see.
Yeah. You make it.
It should have added my +3 to that too, but it didn't.
Where did you roll from?
I rolled from my fuzzy dice.
Hmm.
Oh no, it did.
Okay.
It was from the 8. Okay.
Yeah, I see that. 3 + 5. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you do get that 1 success, and you get across. You land on the other side, and it's stable.
I don't know. We haven't done this so far, I think. But I would like to help whoever wants to jump across by like extending, like kind of maybe like hooking my leg into like a support like
Yeah,
railing or
there's-
something to help like pull them across.
There's something called dice pooling, and I briefly read about it. Let me find it again in the rule book, because that's.
I just want to be some kind of help that like I'll like extend my arms to whoever's jumping across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna jump next since I was behind you,
Okay.
but I'll wait for.
Okay, so this is a lead heart roll to do the ability to help your friends work together, help them focus on a task, etc.
Okay. So you just want me to roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 successes.
Awesome.
Nice.
2 successes is 4 dice, so there's 4 dice across all of you.
Okay.
Oh, so we
So-
get 4
This task,
tries
right?
to do this thing.
No, there's 4
No,
dice.
you're-
Distribute them how you want to each.
Oh.
So what are your guys' body move?
I have 3 for move and 4 for body in total. So
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're
I
solid.
have
Yeah.
0 across the board.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'm gonna. Okay, and then what's Max like?
I have 3 for body and 1 for move.
So I'm gonna do 1 for Mac, and then 3 for Theo.
Okay.
So Theo, you get a +3, and Mac, you get a +1 dice. You get to roll an extra dice. Or
hopefully
+3.
my stats pulled through.
Yeah.
And
I
that's-
mean, it's
That's what
still
I'm hoping.
RNG at the end of the day.
I'm just trying to up their chances.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
so
seen
we
10s go with no 6s.
roll
So
for move.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so you go across, and you're just shy of landing with your feet, and you're gonna be hanging off the edge of that stairwell step.
Oh God,
What would you like to do?
try to pull myself up.
Okay. Use body force.
Force.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you manage to like use your body, like your upper body, to like get your elbow on top, and then you use it to prop yourself as I'm this jogger trying to assist in this endeavor, you just watched as she jumped short of all this. So, so I'm, Jogger's helping pull you
trying
up,
to pull up,
and in a slight panic.
Absolutely, in a major panic.
So, I'm also gonna go ahead and give you the scared condition, since you just almost fell down. Really far.
Yeah. Oh, that was a close one.
It's too close. So can we both help the other two across now that we're both over here?
Yeah, but she has to make a lead roll.
Okay.
Nope.
No extra dice.
Y'all still get those from me though. We're helping you. Come on. It's like jumping into a pool.
Oh no! All right, here we go.
We got you.
I'm too shook by what I almost died.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna add 1 to body then, because I have that +1, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh wow! I finally succeeded.
Nice job. Yeah, you kind of watched as she because you're doing the tinkering thing, you're like observing, like, okay, this trajectory kind of deal. Okay, you're trying to logic your way right now across all this, and so yeah, you make the jump, just in time to have Ripley follow right afterward. No problem.
Oh, good dog jump. Catch the dog in my arms. You were fine. I caught the dog.
There we go. Perfect.
All right, Theo. You got this.
You can do it, Theo.
You can do it.
Yes,
Just like math.
Very nice. Yeah, Theo is very encouraged by you guys. He feels very happy about having such great friends and jumps across the perilous gap.
2 successes out of 3 dice?
That's amazing.
Oh, out of 6 dice. Just kidding.
But still pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Given our routes of, Awesome, guys. So you have made it successfully across, and you have finished descending to the bottom. And at the very bottom, the remnants of that staircase are now sitting there in bits and pieces, essentially, as it clashed against the cement. It did leave quite the mark. Luckily, did not seem to have hit any of the piping down below. Or if it did, it didn't seem to have affected anything. However, that man is not there. There is, however, instead, the explosives that he has left behind. And they appear to be armed.
Could I do an
They
investigate?
appear to be armed?
Is that what
It
you
appears
said?
to be armed, yes.
Oh, dear.
Could I was going to see if I could do an investigate, maybe a comprehend, to see if I can find a way to turn this off, or like if it's like a fuse to like disconnect the fuse, or
I was gonna look at that, see if I could is there a timer on it or anything?
There is no timer, but it does appear to have like that red armed light on.
flashing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do the exact same thing.
Somebody go ahead and do a comprehend for me on this one.
Okay.
Can we all?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody can always contribute.
Okay, I don't get it.
One for Theo though.
I'm gonna use my Rubik's Cube.
Do it.
Do it.
Rubik's that
Yeah,
cube.
that's great. Cool.
Oh, so I have a question. All I have is like the duct tape. That doesn't help at all, right?
What
Apparently
is
that's
That adds a +1 to one of your items. So like whenever you would use a flashlight, you can add a +1 to that item.
Oh, so instead of 1, it'll be like 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay.
Do you have an item that helps you with comprehend?
No.
Okay.
Only investigate.
Yeah.
Can we swap between items? Like, can she use the Rubik's Cube? In
You
this
guys can
situation?
absolutely trade items if you really want to.
Okay, because this thing's useless to me. So if I can, I'd like to toss it out. I don't know.
I mean, okay. What does the Rubik's Cube do? Is it it's comprehend?
Yeah, it's +2 to comprehend.
Also, correction to chat. No, the only successes are 6s. It's not 4, 5, and 6. It's just 6.
It's just 6,
Yeah.
which is why it's so
all
rough.
of the 6s
Yeah.
count. So just want to make
So-
that clear.
Okay.
Yeah. So are you guys trying to trade items right now, or what's? Or is
Yeah,
it
I
too
took
much?
I took the Rubik's Cube,
Okay.
but I already rolled.
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you already rolled. Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'll use it for the next thing, I guess.
Then you can give it back for now, and you guys can figure out what you're gonna do at that point. But
Oh, okay.
So from the perspective of what you comprehend, Theo, You are very concerned. If it's just a blinking light and there's no timer, it's on a remote detonation, which could... There's no indicator. So obviously that means that the individual who planted it is now trying to get out of the vicinity of the impact, most likely.
Oh dear.
Oh my
Before
god.
saying that, can I see or try to remove, I guess, the detonator from it? Like,
Yeah, you guys
disrupt
can...
the signal.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do a tinker here to look at this technology and try to do, like, anybody can, like, as long as you guys have a communication of some kind.
Mac, it looks like kind of like the remember the radio we were trying to make? This looks like kind of like that, and he might set it. He can blow it up from not be here.
Can I try and do another lead?
I would
where
hold on, sorry. In response to that, guys, I would say that Theo, well, you know, who do you feel like is the primary leader in the group at this point?
Not me.
I feel like Channing, Jogger's been doing a pretty good job at taking the lead.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like Jogger to make a lead roll.
Okay.
No pressure or anything. Yeah.
That's fine. So there's 2 dice. Decide who gets them. This is the dice that you roll to see whether or not everybody is scared.
Oh.
I'm already scared, so.
I know.
Okay.
You'd have to pick something that's next closest to it. So maybe angry, maybe, or something like that.
Or exhausted.
And this includes myself, right? Okay. Well, I want to give one to myself because I don't want to be scared.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give one to Theo
Okay.
because I think they'll be most likely to be able to disarm this.
I would say in that mind for Tinker, I'm pretty sure Mac is better Tinker than I do.
Oh, really?
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll give it to Mac.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one of them, but she has more. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, so
Anybody who didn't get dice automatically gets scared. Since you are already scared,
I'm gonna pick exhausted, I guess.
either exhausted or angry.
I'm gonna go with exhausted. Dang it! I was gonna just about to suggest something, but now I probably can't even do it.
No,
So.
you can try to do it. Don't worry. You can make this
Well, I
suggestion.
mean, I was gonna say while Mac and Theo are disarming the bomb, that me and Jogger should try to get Mr. Allen and stop him from leaving.
Yeah.
Because if we don't get blown up, he should. Because
At
like
least
if
it's fine.
it doesn't work, then he's gonna try it again, and we should
yeah,
turn him in.
yeah.
So
Right.
and since Jogger's really fast and Cassie is good at fighting, she could stop him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you could probably take the robot even in that scenario to help.
yeah, that too.
Yeah,
And there
but
must be a way out if he's left. Like that isn't the way up that we came
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe there's like a door nearby, but
That's
also
what I'm thinking.
I have a -2 right now to all my rolls.
But
Right.
that's not necessarily
Yeah,
going to affect anything
Yeah.
because you could still roll all successes with what you have left.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I do have 1 luck point still, though. I don't think I used my luck points yet.
and remember, if you
I
wanna-
used 1.
Yeah,
you
but
can
you
push
have.
yourself and gain more conditions too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
does that? Okay, never mind.
Like having the minuses is just reduces your dice pool. It doesn't reduce your chances necessarily that drastically.
Oh, okay.
It's just because you have to roll a 6. No matter how many dice you roll, you're still gonna have to roll at least 1 6. Granted,
Yeah.
more dice you roll, the more chances you have. But like
Okay, gotcha.
from that perspective, it doesn't like keep you from doing anything. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so it's not a modifier. It's like a number of dice.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we need to roll for the scared condition? Those of us that got the lead dice, me and Matt.
You're gonna roll probably
D6.
a empathize at
Okay.
that plus.
Me?
With
So
no,
everyone
no,
who's
the people who got the dice.
Oh, okay.
So that would be Mac and Jogger will roll empathize with their plus dice, so plus 1.
Okay,
Okay. Where's
I got
that?
1.
There we go.
That's okay. It's good. So,
Yeah.
Mac, you're scared.
Okay.
Rightfully so, since there's a bomb
Yep.
right there.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Jogger, you are not. So everybody is scared except for Jogger, somehow.
I'm like, you know what? I've seen a bomb before, maybe.
In the movies, the heroes always win.
This is
No
just
problem.
like Die Hard.
Yeah. But I think that would Cassie have spoken that idea loud about going to catch Alan?
Yeah, like we should while you guys like disarm this bomb, we should try to go catch Alan. If he gets away, then he could try to do this again.
Are you guys okay by yourselves?
Just disarm a bomb.
Of course, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Listen, if we can catch him in time, you might not even have to. If you're saying it's a remote detonator and we can get a hold of him, then you guys might not have to. But
Then should we try? We might mess up and
Mac is kind of tearing up a little bit. Like, guys, I don't know about this.
guys, listen, this isn't on you. If you don't want to do this, we can all go after him.
I'm not fast.
This is where we belong.
The bomb.
Yeah.
It's a bomb.
You guys can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah, you guys have got this. You're the smartest people I've ever met.
Do you want to do another lead roll?
Yeah.
I also have like +3 for empathize, so I don't know if like that would help at all here.
Not in this case, no.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
this is reaching, but
You guys have 2 dice from the dice pool.
So you guys can each take one.
okay. This might be reaching a little bit, but she did just go and pump up my pride there at all, seeing how pride is the smartest kid in the school.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, good
Is
point.
there anything I can get in that?
I don't know how that works mechanically.
I think it's just normally like just a character thing, but
Yeah. I feel like that might reduce your scared condition.
Yeah.
I think.
He's not scared anyways, though, right? Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
from
Theo
that.
is. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, from the bomb. But I just called you guys the smartest kids in school, so
yeah.
That is still pretty good.
Like, so I would say,
I'm not leaving. It's an intellectual challenge I got in front of me, but
yeah, I would definitely say that Theo loses his scared condition. I can't say, based on the information I'm reading, I can't say that Mac does.
No, yeah, she would have gotten that for like the robot or something, for machines. So.
Yeah.
A little scared. Mac though is gonna pull out Jasper, her little robot, and give it to Jogger and be like, "For good luck."
Aw.
And hand it. It's like this little half-made robot for you.
Aw.
Good luck. Just crying
Thanks.
still.
Okay. So, don't hate me, but you guys are going to need pretty high successes, like high number of successes for disarming this. A failure does not mean that it goes off. Okay, I just want to let you know that that's not what's going to happen. Other things might happen though.
Yeah, because we cannot.
Yeah,
die.
kids can't die.
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah.
So,
that's the best thing about the campaign.
yeah, that's the only good thing that you know is you can't die. So
Theo doesn't know this.
yeah, no, I know.
we don't in character we
No,
don't know that.
No, of course.
In character we're like death's around the corner for me.
So then I will we'll do that scene in just a second. We're gonna go to Jogger and Cassie, who are now running. Do you know what direction you guys are at the bottom of a massive tower in a basement? So
Can we investigate quick to see like where like his
Sure.
the scuff marks of his boots or whatever went?
Yeah.
you can just investigate the room in general.
Never mind.
Theo and Matt can still investigate as well and help. So since they're
Help us. We don't know which way to
So
Guys,
there.
tell us which way to
There we
go.
go.
That's what he said. Tell us which way to go.
Okay, I'm gonna use my flashlight.
He
Oh,
went
shoot,
to
I
the
should've done
left. He went up there to the left.
yeah. So there's a door. It goes across. It appears based on what you've seen on the previous map plans on Rob that the towers are also connected underground.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we should just go for that door and try to catch him before he gets out.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my iconic item, my
I'll
Reeboks.
just roll for a move. Okay. Never mind.
One success.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So you guys are going. Joggers just can't help himself. He just keeps running.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I'm too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing so great, guys.
Yeah, if you guys are donating, make sure you're using the Just Giving bit link, not the stream donation, which is two separate things. Because, yeah. Okay, so you guys are going to be running for a little bit. The towers are not that close together.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the arrival of you guys in a minute while Theo and Mac are with the explosives.
You said you brought wire cutters, right?
Yeah, I did. Pulls out the wire cutters from Ripley's bag. All right. Well,
You can definitely do a tinker with Ripley here at a +2
Yep.
bonus. So
perfect. All right.
I hug Mac first. I'm like, good luck.
Thanks.
Aw.
If we get out of this, we can watch Star Wars this weekend.
We have you're watching all three. It's gonna be great.
Okay. All right, we can do this. Whew. All right, she's gonna psych herself up, and so is there a +2 thing? I've just been kind of adding it to Tinker.
So the +2 bonus is the tinker roll. Is there anything else, any other items that you have that give you a tinker benefit or a tech benefit?
Let's see. I have a +2 to 9 with my pocket protector.
That's for mine, not for tinker.
For mine.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's comprehensive rolls. Yeah, no, I ain't got nothing but my dog.
So
the
you
extra
do
dice.
have the extra die from lead.
Yeah, so you have one extra one.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
can add
okay.
it either wherever you can get it.
Earlier
Okay,
gave us
yeah, I'll just throw it
plus
into
one.
Tinker real quick. So Tinker's at 4 temporarily.
Okay.
Yeah, and all right. Here we go. Oh, baby!
3 successes. That's awesome. That's fantastic, guys. Yeah,
Good job, puppy.
that's really, really good. Yeah,
I like
so
that it's Ripley, like he's in there with his little paw hand.
And his mouth like screwing things in.
All right. Whew.
Well, the beeping stopped.
yeah,
Did
the
you do
light just like turned
Did I do
off.
it?
Yeah, you can actually go in and like you've opened up some of the like the casing that it had, and you can see like the explosive chart like rigging is actually pretty rudimentary. Now that you've like been able to like get inside and look at it, and the light is no longer turned on. So
Okay, awesome.
yeah, and what you can do as well, if you'd like, you can. With 3 successes, you could definitely salvage some of those parts and pieces.
Awesome. I was about to ask if I can take some parts out.
Yeah, so if you want to add into your items, what are we going to call it? I don't want to call it explosives because that's not correct, but come up with a name for it, and then you can add a plus to tech on that at a +1.
Okay. Perfect. You mentioned wires. I'm just gonna put wire salvage.
Okay, yeah.
Bomb parts.
That doesn't look weird in anybody's inventory list. Yeah, so like electrical, like salvaging, something or another like that.
Yeah, electrical salvage.
Okay, perfect. Let's go with that. Awesome. So we're gonna swing over to Jogger and Cassie. God damn it! Every single time I flip flop between them. I don't know
You're
why.
fine.
So we are running, and you got into another door. It looks like if you had to calculate it, it's about halfway between the towers. It looks like it may be some kind of like a fire door or something like that. But it's closed, so that's weird.
So this is like a long stretch of hall, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can't see anyone further down the hall.
Right, because you've just gotten to this door and it's been closed.
Right.
Like locked, closed.
If you try it, it's locked.
What do we do?
Can we try to like break
Open.
Is it like a
Can I use force?
yeah, like
Push it open with my shoulder?
well,
Yeah,
Or like just to bust it down?
yeah, you could definitely try that.
can we like you come like combined? Can we both try to like do it like together? Like,
yeah,
if we both
so either
roll
one
or-
person needs 2 successes or each of you needs 1 success.
Okay, let's both
Force?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one success.
Well, I got two.
Yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, it goes like
We both like back
We both,
up
like,
and at the same time like run at the door.
Yeah, that's good.
For a second, like as we like come back from like the motion of us, like I turn to you and I like go up for a high five.
Yeah. No, because I think it's like we both just like stopped and like looked at the door and then looked at each other and we're like, and we just like,
Yeah.
like rather than stop and try and tinker with it at all, we just bust it down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we open the door.
okay. Yeah, you bust it open and you
Keep
can
running.
Yeah, as you're running across, you can see somebody that's getting to the other end, essentially.
Okay.
Does it look like Alan? Can we
Well,
tell from here?
Yeah, probably.
Does it look like him?
I mean, we're pretty certain that it's.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't see anybody else go down here either.
I
so.
think I would yell,
Okay.
unless
Like-
you, and I would just be like,
Well,
he can't see us coming. Like he
Yeah,
can't see us and doesn't know who we are.
yeah.
So right now we have like the element of surprise and like maybe we could pull it off as like security guards. We've been running for quite a while. I think we could have talked about this like on our way,
Okay.
like how we want to approach this situation.
Well, because like I wanted to just kind of like stop him with brute force, if because like I feel like if he would hear somebody,
He might
would
book
just-
it,
Yeah,
he
you
might
guys can't use violence.
not like violence, but like kind of like
just like
trip-
overpower
tripping.
him and grab him.
Yeah, like I don't know. Is tripping someone considered violence?
I mean, I feel like you could probably like
We could grab him.
obstruct his like
Path?
movement, maybe. Yeah. I will say this is probably gonna be a move. Action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll roll move. I'm gonna use my sneakers. Go figure.
Oh come on!
What?
I have such good stats for that. Why am I always getting fails for this?
How do I have 0 for 10 dice?
You can always luck or push yourself.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't have luck.
I have one luck. I guess I'll.
Push rolls are not the same.
Do I
Push it
just-
when you do it, but you'll get a condition afterward.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
saying,
what?
I was scared, so I pushed myself further.
I'm gonna do that, and I'll take the condition exhausted.
Okay.
Okay, can I
One
just use,
success.
Can I just use my remaining luck and
Reroll.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, well I no longer have any. Come on!
Ugh.
I have such bad luck with rolls
No,
and
it's the
everything.
quantum roller in roll 20 is not
So I-
great.
I
Yeah.
got 1 success.
Yeah, you get his attention and you like kind of like the tunnel itself isn't very wide anyway, so you like shove your way past him and you're like whatever. Are you gonna say something or like what are you gonna do here? You're like standing in his way basically and he's looking at you like, what are you doing here?
You can't leave.
It's you again. Always getting in my business.
We know what you did, and you can't. We're not gonna let you leave.
Well, what are we gonna do? Just sit in a tunnel all day?
Yep. We have other people here who will get help for us. You can just sit tight.
You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're just a kid. Get out of my way.
No.
Do you want to, let's see.
I don't know what to do here.
I could do force body, basically just imposing my presence in front of
Okay,
him. Because,
sure.
like, I am tall.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly bulky, but I am, like,
I mean,
maybe as tall as him, if not taller than him.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I can also use force because I mean, I'm intimidating, I guess. But
Yeah. You got that look.
The rocket
I mean,
ship.
obviously, I have no trouble standing up to people.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my final +1 dice to this for the force roll.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do it. Shoot, 0 for me.
That's okay.
I
So
have
we got
one success.
Yeah, so you basically, at this
Can I
point...
push? Can I push and take angry as another condition?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, I got 1.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so between the both of you on either side, you're kind of just like stoically standing, like very, very teen angst style. And he's just not sure exactly how to react. I'm gonna pause there for a second and go over to Theo and Mac, who you guys have defused the bomb. And what are you doing at this point now that that has happened?
Let's see. So she kind of gathered up the stuff. Should we go meet up with them? Do we go meet up with them now?
I guess. They went to the left. So, yeah.
Do you guys want to make comprehend rolls for me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Where are you?
Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, yeah, sure. It seems like a great idea to run down the tunnel that they've been running down for the last 15 minutes.
Seems legit.
Yes. Simultaneously, while this is happening, something has happened up top, back where you guys came from, and the police are at the scene.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Rob.
And as you guys, as Jogger and Cassie are standing in front of Alan, who's scowling at both of them and sneering, you can kind of like, you get this feeling of a strange, like, cold dampness in the tunnel. And Theo and Mac, you two also kind of get that feeling of cold, but you haven't gotten into, just before you're about to enter into the door, you hear the sounds of people, like, echoing down from above. And yeah, we think they're in here. And that's actually where we're going to end the one-shot campaign.
Oh, man.
Oh, that cliffhanger, though.
Okay, well, we did it.
Yeah, you guys defused the bomb, so you were successful. And at this point, we would like kind of do a montage of the police making their way down to the bottom, where Mac and Theo explain what happened, and they're definitely all going to be in a lot of trouble for breaking into the loop.
Oh my gosh.
However, you have
And it's after dark.
successfully apprehended the criminal known as Mr. Allen, who was supposed to
Farty.
be a janitor. Farty, the janitor, who got the
smelt
job of a librarian because who knows why. Yeah, that is Towers in the Fog, which is a Tales from the Loop game.
Wow.
And that was it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and being awesome.
That was awesome.
That was so
Thank you so
good.
much for having us.
Thank you guys for being here. It was a lot of fun. I really liked the campaign. I think with the time press that we had for 4 hours, we definitely like pushed through a lot of things that I probably would have spent more time on. But if it's something that we might want to do in the future, that's definitely an option for us. So that's pretty much it, guys. We did not hit our donation goal for the giveaway, but that's okay. We can still contribute to the charity in between everything, and I think it's going until the 28th.
Awesome.
So if you guys do want to donate later on down the road, you are more than welcome to do so. Other than that, guys, let's do a roundtable wrap up. I'm gonna be back online in about an hour, like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
For my next campaign, which is the Call of Cthulhu campaign. It is not for charity because it's a violent system, and I can't condone promoting charity and that system at the same time. But please, I would encourage you to donate silently in the background if you want to hang around until then, or if you want to just come back. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. It really means a lot to me. This is the first time not only DMing the system, but playing the system in general. That is for everybody here. So we kind of was a learning as we go kind of deal. And I know some of you guys are having some strange issues with the website. I don't know, because I didn't make the website. I'm not really sure how to help you guys, other than like maybe to tweet at them or something, because that really sucks that you guys can't contribute. So definitely try to either put in like a support ticket or tweet at them on Twitter. They've been pretty responsive from that perspective. So other than that, let's do a round table. Let's start with alizorah, who is also my sister. This is her first live stream of RP ever. So I think she did a fantastic job. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe give us a favorite moment in the episode or anything that really stood out to you from today.
I really liked the beginning, actually. I liked everybody's reaction to my little jab at Ricky about, basically calling him a daddy's boy. I thought that was really cool. I mean, in general, I thought it was a really fun experience. Outside of this stuff, I haven't really started streaming it, as you guys know, but I'm hoping to eventually, and I want to do cosplay, crafting streams, some gaming stuff, some digital art, because that's primarily what I do. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at alizorah, and then on Twitter, also at alizorah with a 0. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of people are having login issues, so it's possible the site is down. This is actually a multi-streamer event that's happening for War Child, so I'm wondering if their system is getting hit with
bogged down.
So that super sucks. I will say this: if we do meet our 500 goal by the 28th, we'll do the giveaway anyway. How's that? And we'll do that over some Twitter thing probably, and so follow on Twitter so you guys can get notified on that. That's literally the best thing I could do other than doing it on one of my other streams. Okay. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate it. You're fantastic. Let's swing over to Phoenix.
Hi. Well, again, thanks for letting us play. Thanks for running this. This is it was an absolute blast. I loved every minute of it. I loved all the world building, all of the stuff that we did well beforehand in the prep of this. Yeah. And this entire process has been a blast. And I hope some way we can figure out a way to keep doing this because it's just a whole lot of fun. Awesome. I know for myself, favorite moment wise, the favorite thing I did was just Mr. Farty and the explosions, but because I'm a child.
Yeah, no, that's good. That
was really good.
I know after this tonight, I'm streaming myself. We're running Tomb of Annihilation from D&D at 7 o'clock on mine. It's usually 7 Central, and we should be playing Tuesday or Wednesday for Curse of Strahd, which is nearing the end, maybe. But it'd be great to see y'all there. And again, thank you so much, Meta, for putting all this together and running this campaign, or this one shot.
Yes, absolutely. I had a great time putting it all together. Let's go with Summer.
Yeah, I'm Summer. This was absolutely incredible. You guys were all amazing. I loved these characters. It was just such a weird group of teenagers, and I just loved having them all together with their very unique personalities. Meta, everything was gorgeous. Everything that you got together, the intros, everything was just perfect. It was so much fun. I really, really like this system. I definitely want to play it more in the future. It was perfect for what we were doing here, which was no violence. I would love to return to these characters in this world someday. I want to get to know these families and the lunch group dynamics and classes and all that stuff. You can find me on Twitter at justasummerjob, or you can find me on Twitch 4 days a week at off_the_table. Same on Twitter. We do a bunch of stuff there. We're always looking for new players. We do an interview DM show once a week. So if you ever want to come talk about your craft, we do that every Thursday. We're always looking for people. This was awesome. Favorite moment? That's hard. It's so maybe anticlimactic, but I loved the group at in history class, just talking about the rumors, because that felt very genuine to what freshman year of high school is where you're in these groups and you're supposed to be doing this assignment, but you end up getting sidetracked with local gossip and the teacher comes over and says something impactful but vague. It was just so golden. I loved it. It felt like being back in my freshman year of high school. I loved it.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. And of course, my darling Timber.
hello. So yeah, I'm Timber. Really, just everything was so perfect. I've been on a bit of a RPG dry spell, and this just rejuvenated all of my passions for tabletop games and role playing. And I love how most of us have never met before this, and what I really loved was we immediately all clicked, and we brought up cosplay and we took pictures and we dressed up, and it was just Meta just brought all these like-minded people together. So it was really awesome hanging out with you guys. Meta, it was so much fun. You did a phenomenal job. So thank you guys for playing and hanging out. Thank you, chat, as well, for hanging out. You can find me on Twitter at ugw_Timbear. And I'm usually on Twitch with my company at twitch.tv/playquirk on Mondays and Wednesdays, doing talk shows and playing games. And if you have an interest in game dev, all the game devs are on. So and my favorite moment, I love Miss Brown. Going to Miss Brown's house was my very favorite moment. There was so much detail in her character for such a short amount of time that she was around, that you really just knew what she was about, and the dynamic between her and all the kids, just really quick, really awesome. So
Thanks.
Loved it.
Yeah, awesome. Great, guys. Yeah, make sure you give everybody a follow because you will not regret it. All good content, all good people, whether on Twitter or otherwise. So this is my channel. I'm Metamancer. In case you've never been here before, I do tabletop roleplay pretty much exclusively. Not always on my own channel. But tonight we'll be back in about 40 minutes. And we'll be playing Call of Cthulhu Reveries. Call of Cthulhu is a D100 system. It's a percentile system, very different from what we played here today so far. And it is also horror. I do tons of horror on my channel, which is weird because I'm doing absolutely the opposite right now. But it's such a really nice contrast to what I usually do, which is dark and dreary. And I was still able to pull in a little bit of mystery without it being really in your face. So I really enjoyed this system. I will definitely be playing it again. And I really appreciate Modifius being the sponsors for giving us the rule books and wanting to contribute to the charity in that way. I would also just want to give a quick shout out to Reader Music, who was recommended by Summer for the beautiful music you guys have been hearing throughout the stream. For all the piano, that was all him. All of the cinematic, the opening credits and everything, that's all from him. So go check him out. If you do !music in channel, it'll give you the link to his Twitter. Please go give him a follow. And if you ever need commission of this type of music, he is open to doing that. So please reach out to him. Highly recommend. And he's got lots of music that you can also buy on there as well, so on his website. Other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I know I need to stretch my legs before another 4-hour session, and I really appreciate everybody hanging out and supporting the cause and spreading the word, and just all around being fantastic and supportive of the roleplay community. So if you guys ever need anything, please feel free to reach out to any of us. We'd be happy to assist however we can, and if we don't have the answers, I'm sure we'll find somebody who does. So until next time, and if I see you later, until 39 minutes from now, we'll see you guys in the future, and good luck with all of your roleplay. Don't roll failures, and if you do, then spend those fate or luck points. Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Bye.